Oh, there it goes.
Oh, it's really okay. There it is. There it is.
All right, welcome back, y'all, to Where's My Anime, episode 47. Leading us in today, Fry the manga guy, and of course we got Dap, our anime review antagonist.
Yes, sir.
Missing Jay tonight. He had some stuff that he had to do, but we're hopefully gonna have a good episode regardless.
We always have a good episode. What you mean?
That's true. Anyways, as usual, anything you've watched in the past week, Deb, that we're not going to be talking about tonight?
I just finished one more episode of Shangri-La Frontier. Still on the final season, but other than that, nothing that we haven't or we're not going to be talking about.
You and your Shangri-La.
I'm gonna finish it eventually.
Take forever. How about me? I think the only thing I watched this week, besides what we normally watch, because we watch a bunch of episodes, is Has Been Hotel. We had 2 new episodes this week. More songs. They were fucking banging songs. Fucking loved them this week. But I don't think that's anything anybody really cares about.
Oh, that's somebody out there. Is that how they're dropping episodes? Or they're dropping them 2 at a time?
Yeah, they're dropping them 2 at a time this season. They've been doing that. The final 2 episodes, I believe, come out next Wednesday, if I remember right.
Nice.
So I kind of like it when it's 2, because it gives you like a full, since they're 30-minute episodes, it gives you a full hour worth of Has Been Hotel. I'm kind of hoping that's what they'll do when the Mighty Nine come out, which will be, I think, like November 19th, if I remember right.
5 days from now?
Yeah, something like that. For any Critical Role fans out there, their new anime or cartoon, whatever you want to phrase it, show will be coming out soon, called The Mighty Nine. It looks really cool. I liked their Vox Machina one, so I'm really hoping this one will be just as good. Did you ever watch that?
I'm pretty sure I heard praise about it, but no, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, the Vox Machina was really good. I liked pretty much everything in it. I don't think it's technically done though. I think there's like one final season that's supposed to come out, but they like the Vox Machina TV show, of course, is based off of the Critical Role like podcast thing that they did, where they got everybody obsessed over D&D and stuff. And then the Mighty Nine was just a different campaign that they've now animated. So, but it looks good. I'd recommend it. It's a good show. It's cool, especially if you like D&D stuff, because it's filled with D&D Easter eggs and neat little things. And of course, if you're a Critical Role fan, like, I mean, bunch of them are voice acting their own characters, and obviously like those who watch the podcast or whatever on YouTube as well, being able to see it animated is, super cool. But and then I don't know if you've seen, but Fallout Season 2 coming out in December. Yeah. I saw the trailer for it, man, like yesterday. It looks awesome. You get your first look of a Deathclaw in it.
Nice.
And,
it's still picking up with the same characters, right? Not like new characters.
Oh, okay, same characters. Cool. They're going to the Mojave Desert. We're gonna get to see New Vegas. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Saw Deathclaw and saw Rad Scorpion, I think, in the trailer. Got to see some more power armor.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't they show Outcast like at the end of one of them? No? I feel like we seen Outcast in one of the episodes, or an Outcast.
I can't remember.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to rewatch it before I watch the second season, because I remember bits and pieces from the first season, but obviously I've watched a lot more stuff since then.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be fun to rewatch that.
Oh yeah. Same. It seems like it's the exact same actors too. It's not like they've replaced anybody or anything like that. So, I'm not gonna get like pulled out of the story because of that. But yeah, looks really good. Like I'm really pumped for this new season. They showed a bunch of like Easter eggs and stuff. Like I said, more power armor, but it's not the shiny Brotherhood of Steel power armor. It looks like the NPR Rangers or whatever.
NCR? Yeah.
NCR, there we go. That's what they're called. Yeah. NCR, not NPR. But anyways, yeah, it shows theirs, and like I said, Deathclaw, Rad Scorpion, the Power Fist, I think is what it was called. That weapon.
With does you punch?
Yeah, you punch people real hard.
Yeah.
It shows the Fallout girl using that, like a split scene, like just one little scene. It shows her like winding up or something like that. But yeah, it looks real good. Like I'm pretty pumped for it.
I wonder if they're gonna have those. I can't remember if it was a moth or a cricket, whatever them shits were. They were like huge as fuck, and they will swarm you and they will sting you.
I remember that shit. I don't know if I remember seeing that in the trailer, but God, those things were horrible.
You get them right off the bat.
It also showed your first look at Mr. House.
Nice. I was trying to remember his name. Oh man,
I'm blanking. I think there was something else too that I wanted to talk about, but now it's just completely out of my brain.
Like they actually called him Mr. House, or they just show like.
I don't know if they call him Mr. House, but you see him on the screen, and it is 100% Mr. House. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts just from the way he looks.
That'd be pretty interesting. That'd be like the first character to actually be from the series, like from the game series, by name.
Well, I mean, they talked about him in the first season of Fallout. I do remember that. Because he's one of the like remember when they were like showing like behind the scenes of like Vault Tech or whatever, like the really high level people.
This is somewhere like when they were doing the meetings for the trades and shit. Some of that.
I can't remember like what the point of the scene was, but there was like a bunch of people like if I remember right, like around a table, and one of the tables says Mr. House. Or like one of the like name tags or something said Mr. House. I don't remember them showing like a face or anything, but because I remember that being an Easter egg. So because a lot of people were like, oh, they confirmed him in Fallout, the TV show or whatever. So
I missed that.
And then Caesar's Legion is confirmed as well. So
Nice.
From the trailer, that's what it was. Caesar's Legion. And I don't know if he's supposed to be playing Caesar, but the actor from Home Alone, he is in the show now. The kid, yeah. Obviously, he's not a kid no more, but
yeah.
But he's I don't know who he's playing, but it looked like he was part of Caesar's Legion, or at least that's what I got from the trailer.
Damn. I mean, I'm just saying that they gonna be in there. Now like. Season 1 was already a little gory, but Caesar's Legion was no joke. Like it's really about to get gory.
Yeah,
man, I'm here for it, man.
I'm just waiting for I want to see super mutants. Like that's what I'm looking for. I didn't see anything in the trailer. That
no, I want to see the Centaurs, dude. The Centaur, because that's in the Mojave. You don't see it outside of that. The Centaurs be wild. The Centaurs always fucking gave me goosebumps. It's a lot, man. That's so much shit they can do, man. They got so much content, and they taking so much extra money that they making off of fucking Xbox Game Pass is not to boost up the prices, man. The shit better be fire.
Hard facts right there. But yeah, okay. Well, enough about that. Let's get into what we're actually here to talk about before we bore everybody away. We've got our first show for the night, which is One Punch Man, Season 3, Episode 5, Monster King.
Yeah.
What? I'll let you start. What you think of this one?
I'm trying to do like a quick mental recap. So yeah, it picks up right after he took out King Ripper. That was his name, right? King Ripper. He
Is that
takes
what its name was? I can't remember what its name was.
it's something Ripper.
Yeah, it
It's
was
something
something
Ripper.
Ripper. Yeah.
Uh, King Ripper kind of sounds fitting because everybody had like a high like status quo of him. Like they expected him to be the one doing the most damage out there. So he was so ruthless and known.
That's
But
true. Yeah.
killed him, took his cloth off of him, and tied it all around his body. They left out. Well, yeah, he was leaving out because he just wanted to go get revenge on Garu. Left out because he just wanted to get revenge on Ripper.
Yep.
Kid tagged along. Then out of nowhere, we get, I believe it was said it was a dragon level threat. Um, damn, what was his name? It was something so stupid.
Well, I don't remember the beginning part of the name, but I know the last part was like Pochi.
Poochie, yes, it was. Damn. It's such a, yeah, it's so goofy. It's such a goofy name. It might have been like Powerful Poochie. It was just something ridiculous. But this is One Punch, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, somehow this fucking big ass demon monster or monster pup is fitting in his hallway. Honestly, it didn't even like it had enough leg room to even get in there. I don't even see how to even snuck up on them without rattling the whole damn hallway or facility itself. But whatever, this is where we're at. It somehow crept up on him. He tells the kid, "Hey, we're gonna face it and back up slowly. I'm not even strong enough to fight this thing right now as I am." They managed to get away
He
from.
doesn't. He doesn't say he's not strong enough. He was talking about how his body like tensed up and he started sweating, and so he's like,
Yeah,
"That's a red flag."
yeah, yeah.
So he was like, "I don't want to fight it like here right now."
I mean, I feel like he would have the advantage anyway. I mean, all it couldn't do nothing. Like really and truly, it was. It couldn't turn left, couldn't turn right. They're in this narrow ass fucking hallway.
Yeah, I mean, personally, like I understood why he didn't want to fight it because, like, obviously he didn't know it could create those big like lightning balls at the time. But I mean,
True.
also at the same time, like it could have like jumped forward, and there was nowhere really for him or the boy to move.
The hallway didn't seem that big. I don't think it could have jumped. That's where like I was.
I mean,
Maybe it was a
personally, like
perception thing for
I
me.
get like what you're saying, where like it didn't look like it had a lot of room, but it definitely had enough room to like walk through it. It's just it couldn't turn around, is what it looked like to me. Like it could have gone
Yeah, most
forward,
definitely.
but it definitely couldn't have turned around.
For facts, like they really could have just ran up, baseball slid. All right, we good. Just keep
Yeah.
it pushing. But either way, they end up hitting like some turn in the hallway, and then they ran into um I can't. I'm not even trying to remember. Showerhead, Spiral. It might have been Showerhead, Spiral Head. I can't even remember what the third monster's name was. And they
There
were,
was a mouse.
yeah, it was a mouse. It was a mouse. And I think they said they were Demons Under Dragon, right?
Yeah, it was the one directly below like dragon. Yeah,
I think they said they were demon threats.
something like that.
And then, like I felt like action wise, like actually, no, I know for sure action wise, we seen some pretty good fight scenes out of season two. And so far with season three, like I wouldn't say it's flash animation, like it's still showing like a little bit of fluency whenever he does stuff, but like the action is not as fluent as it should be and could be. Like, that was the main killer for me. It just kept going throughout this whole episode. And honestly, That's probably when it went downhill at this fight. Like I was expecting to be a good fight. It might have been lasting at least to the end of the episode. Something close to that. But it, yeah, he went through. He killed everybody. Unless you want to exclude the spear dude, because he turned himself into like a projectile, and Garu just knocked him down the hallway, and then super duper powerful pup just ended up. I think he ended up biting him in half or chewing over some shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't even kill anybody. He didn't kill those three guys. The fucking Pochi thing did. Because he kicked, yeah, the dude who wouldn't shut up about his super hard horn. And then, hey, he said it. He said it. But he kicked him to Pochi, and that's what pissed Pochi off. So he like killed the fucking thing, and then Pochi did his lightning ball for the first time, and then that's when the hero hunter, because I can't remember his name, he like grabs the little boy and he just fucking bolts.
Yeah.
And because like Showerhead freaks out, he tries to like he spews something at it, doesn't he? Like if I remember right, he like
try to have a beam struggle.
Yeah. And the mouse says something about like, I think my regeneration can take it.
yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
And it's no, they die like immediately. He then, if I remember right, he then fights Pochi. He tells the kid to like leave.
Yeah, they do a stage transition. Yeah,
and then he starts fighting Pochi. He can't do fucking anything to it. Everything he throws at it doesn't seem to hurt it whatsoever. It like grabs him. I remember at one point, like it blows up the area even more, and he's like hanging from like this floor or something. And then he does some type of like, as he's falling, he does like this big ass fucking hit, and it does nothing to the thing. And he goes, "It can even handle my best attack," or something like that is what he says, if I remember right.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I remember all that. I did. Yeah, that definitely pissed me off. Like all those little energy beams that Super Astro Pup was blasting, and somehow Garo was dodging all of those. Like not even. It seemed like he wasn't even taking damage like that. Like I get what this episode's trying to do, and I get what this season's doing, but like it's not being executed well, man. It's really not. Like it's starting to hit me more now.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like to me, like I mean, it's fine. Like it's the Pochi's meant to be this. It's supposed to be a level that's just above him at the moment. So everything it does defeats him, and anything he throws at it, he can't do anything against it. Like it's a dragon level threat. I don't even think he's fought dragon level threats yet. So
it depends on if he fought that centipede thing, but I think that might have been Silver Fang.
Yeah, that was those two. Yeah. And then also, like, I mean, like, isn't dragon level supposed to be like? I think that's supposed to be like essentially the hero's like S class, but for monsters, if I remember right. I might be wrong on that. I can't really remember for sure. But yeah, so like I mean he's fought S classes before, but I mean it's different to fight like a human being versus just a straight up fucking giant monster. So
yeah. I mean like I'm not saying like I was expecting Garu to beat this puppy thing. I'm just saying like from what we've seen when Monster Pup was doing all these things, like I don't see how Garu would have survived that. This is what I'm going for. Because like,
survive it,
bro, he was doing like the Astro Pup thing was doing like Vegeta level. Like I'm about to finish this now type keyboard ass attack.
Yeah,
like, he was going all out, and like Garu was already stuck in was basically a fatal funnel. Like he couldn't go nowhere. Like he was stuck there, and the blasts were huge as hell. But he basically left basically unscathed.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
is
from
pretty
what I could
wild.
tell, it looked like it was mostly he just like was able to outrun it.
But it doesn't make any sense. He had that whole area covered. And somehow he's dodging explosions within an explosion. It did not translate well to me at all, man.
Eh.
It really didn't.
I don't think it was that bad. I like for me, like I'm giving him a little bit because like he's majorly injured. Still apparently. He's
Yeah,
basically just running, and then obviously we know he's essentially going through monsterification at the moment.
yeah.
So like I'm kind of like I'm curious to, or not curious. I know exactly where this is going, but I can't wait to see like how they show where it goes from there. Um, and then of course like just to keep the story chugging along though, he meets the strategist of the monsters.
I tried my best to remember his name too. As soon as he said that, I was like, I'm gonna
I,
remember it because I'm gonna need to remember.
I'm never gonna remember his name. It's a big eyeball looking
Ah,
fucker.
it was kind of a simple name too. Fuck.
I
It
mean
might come
that's
to me later.
that's that's One Punch. They're all stupid names. I mean, for God's sake, One Punch Man's is caped Baldy.
Yeah,
Like that's the
I
joke.
mean, it's a satire series, but I mean, it still come with it. Though. It still come with it.
But
But
uh, they have their talk. Obviously, our hero hunter guy doesn't want to be part of the hero or the monster association. Um, our monster strategist or whatever tells us more about monsterification, which I thought was kind of neat.
yeah,
Um, Showing that something like what I forget what the monster king's name is, Orochi, I think is what its name
something
is,
like that.
something like
Yeah,
that. He talks about how he like led Orochi to be as strong as he is, which is basically just the Saiyan way, lead them to almost
yeah,
death.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they'll come back stronger.
Yep, exactly. But
uh,
that's the other reason why I had a problem with this episode though. He only almost died once. So that one time, it just I guess because he had to heal that whole time and the modification had to take over for the healing, that's what's making him stronger consistently throughout this episode.
what do you? I'm not sure I understand. What do you mean?
So the real demon lord said or leader said through Orochi almost going through so many near deaths, that's what got him to the power level that he's at now, along with other stress tests.
Yeah.
For Garu, he only had one near death since he's been affected by the little monster, whatever, the monster cell. And now he's doing what all he's doing now. Granted, I'm not saying like he's doing amazing feats or nothing like that, but throughout this whole episode, basically what we've been watching is him progress through his monstrification, but he's only had one near death. So is because his body's still healing and the monstrification is
Well,
healing his
you
body and making
so
him stronger in the
it
monster
seems
way?
it seems like for me, like you think near death means he has to take damage. The
No, no,
motherfucker
no.
is like dodging attacks, and he's pushing himself. He's near death because if he takes these hits, he's going to die. But he pushes himself further and further and further. Like and that's essentially that's what I got from it. Is essentially it's pushing past your limits. It's forcing yourself to go beyond. Otherwise, you die instead. That's what I get from it.
So go plus ultra or die.
Basically, yeah.
But you don't have to have a fatal wound
He
to
has
go
he has 2 holes in his chest at this point.
from what?
So
yeah. When
first,
old dude stabbed him.
so,
Yeah. I got it.
yeah.
My bad.
So old dude stabbed him, and when Orochi stabbed him, he has 2 holes
What?
in his chest.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I was talking about Orochi because I'm
Oh
pretty
no!
sure
So
from what
well, when Orochi stabs him, he talks about how he has already 1 other hole in his chest.
I mean, but we should be over there by now. Like he got
But
knocked.
now it hasn't even been like 4 hours yet.
Bro, he was knocked out, unconscious, and when he woke up, he was like, "Yo, all that shit healed. I don't have to stop the bleeding." Like we was past that.
He doesn't say he's healed. He says he's healing. And then his like suit or whatever. Again, like I didn't understand like why it seems like it's becoming like his skin, but it's basically like holding his blood in essentially.
Oh no,
Like,
I mean
that's what I get also from like when he wraps the bandages and shit around himself.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing too, is like the way I see that is that's him abandoning himself and basically just trying to hold in his blood. Like that's all I get from it.
He didn't take any damage though. He wasn't bleeding no more. He took out Ripper.
He's still bleeding. He's bleeding from the forehead.
That's just his signature look.
No.
That's how I see it at this point. Like, goddamn.
I'm pretty sure, like, it's supposed to be essentially flowing blood. Like, he's not stopped bleeding for a while.
I mean, his eyes been bloodshot for quite some time. Yeah, but
and his whole hair fucking changed colors. I don't even remember when that fucking happened.
When he got hit in the head, he mixed his blood with his hair. That's all that is.
Oh, is that what that is?
It was legit one episode. Like he was rubbing in his. I forgot what he said and why he ended up doing it, but yeah, he just ended up rubbing all the blood into his hair. Yeah, that's all it is.
I don't remember that at all. But
he need a bath. That's all. That's all it is.
But yeah, so I mean, and then of course I like the part where he's fighting Orochi, which he's not really fighting. He's basically just trying to fucking survive. Yes. I also like how like he's like, Orochi's missing one thing, fear. And I'm like, motherfucker, are you looking at this? I was like, if I was you, I'd have pissed myself. That thing is terrifying.
That's even if you would have got a chance to do that, because then Orochi come out he came from out under the ground and grabbed Garu. Like, you wouldn't even have a chance to do that.
Yeah, like it blows my fucking mind. You're missing fear, and I'm like, motherfucker, what? Yeah, that was my thing. That to me, that was like the dumbest sentence in the whole thing. I was like, what are you talking about? This guy is terrifying.
I mean, I can understand that, because in a way it'll be more like Garu always has something that motivates him, so I can see him using, okay, the one thing he needs is fear. I'm gonna be the one to bring him that fear, like, and then that'll be his motivation to outdo Orochi. So I can see that kind of works. It kind of works.
I mean, I get it. Like, I understand the point of it, but I just think personally that's just stupid. Because I'm like, that is like if I saw anything even similar to Orochi, I'd be like, all right, turning around, never seen that ever again.
I mean, I will say that though. I feel like this episode was like the one that really kind of showed. No, this isn't one. This is the one that showed like visually showed more of Orochi. Like every little thing about it, I was like, damn, he got like dragon mouths. They got his fingernails out for a hell. Like, god damn, that's dope. That's scary shit. That's dope.
And I like how and of course this is how essentially it ends. But like he eventually ends up, taking the same stance as our hero hunter did, and he's like, and the boss strategist or whatever his fucking name is, I can't remember.
Yeah, the starting god.
But he's like, you're not the only genius. Even he can watch one thing and do the same thing. And I'm like, oh shit. That's your ass stomped.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that coming. It was,
I will say this: it's fucking hilarious to see a guy who's essentially like 40 stories tall, just fucking
Take them fights.
take a fucking martial arts stance and be like, bring it.
Yeah, man.
It's like,
Like,
no, I will not bring it.
man, especially if you can actually move the necessary speeds to perform those kind of acts and that height. That would be terrifying. Which really would bring me more questions than answers I'm not getting right now. Like what do you need more monsters for? If he can do all of this, I feel like him alone could just go through and take out the whole Earth in like a week. Yeah, probably doesn't even need a week. He probably just needs 8 hours. So like I was like, this dude's doing a lot.
He's the king. He doesn't have to do shit if he doesn't want to do shit. That's why he's got minions.
I mean, really, he's more of a puppet though, because I can't remember because 18 Eyes, he's the one really running. He's the one that created him. So really,
Yeah.
he's the one running the show.
That's definitely how Orochi comes off to. I mean, for God's sake, he gives him an order and he immediately attacks. So
Yeah,
it definitely comes across that. Which I mean, I'm not really. I mean, can you say you're really surprised that there's like a big shadow pulling the strings for the big bad enemy or whatever? Like it's kind of like seemed that way anyways. I mean, Orochi didn't even really do anything until now anyways. So
I mean, but it kind of made sense then. Like they even because they just had him sitting in the dark, like you can't even really see much of his silhouette, and he's just sitting there in silence. And then whatever the eyed monster is, occasionally he'll look at him and you'll spout out like what's going on, and he'll just sit there in the darkness like he's either agreeing with it or disappointed. You don't know because you're not seeing nothing from this dude. So like it was building up a nice ominous like who the fuck is this guy? Like oh man, he's on that shit. But yeah, he's just a puppet at the end of the strings.
yeah.
As we now know.
But overall, though, what would you rank the episode?
Man, I'm gonna go 6.5, man. I need the action to be more fluid, man. Like coming off of season two thus far, going off of what I'm seeing on season three, it's much better. I understand what the execution is for season three, but man, it just doesn't make much sense to me either, man. Like the things that Garu's doing, or he survived, doesn't make sense to me from this episode. It just doesn't.
I mean, personally, I don't think it really matters when it comes to that stuff. Like characters in this show have survived things that just don't make any sense, anyways. And for God's sake, Saitama apparently became the most powerful being in the fucking universe by doing push-ups, sit-ups, and running.
I mean, I'm not saying like. I mean, but like where the satire fits, But like this isn't even like this. This season has been really more on the serious side, more than satire.
Oh, it has.
Part.
Though I will say this: near the end, or not the end of all the like Saitama parts were fucking Saitama, whatever. Were always fucking hilarious for me. I love where he's like, "Oh, there's an earthquake. I wonder where the center is. Oh, I'll check it after this manga." And then there at the end, where he's like, "Oh, there's no big boss fights in real life, and while fucking Hero Hunter is having his boss fight and shit."
Yeah, I think he ran into some monsters too. Yeah, he ran into some monsters too. I forgot what he told him though.
He didn't tell him anything. He just punches one. They die. The one he punches dies, and the other two shiver while he just walks away. But for me, I think I give it a 7. I thought it was pretty good. It hasn't capitalized yet to where we get to see some of the really cool stuff that I know is coming. But overall, I thought it was pretty good.
We only got 7 more episodes to think. Like this. I guess we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
it is what it is. All right,
Well, it is what
moving
it
on.
is.
Uh, going on to our next one before we get there, just so for all you out there watching, we are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X. Come leave us a comment if you want to talk. Ask us a question. Tell us we're idiots. Whichever.
Yes.
But our next one is Togenanki Season 1. I hope I'm probably mispronouncing all this, by the way, to everybody listening. Season 1, Episode 18, Haunted by Doubt. This is more Jay's show than
Yeah,
ours.
exactly. We really could have skipped it tonight, to be honest with you. Shit, he ain't here to talk it up and big it up. Shit.
But I will say this one isn't like too terrible. The further we get into Togen Anki, honestly, the more we get episodes that aren't horrendous like they were at the beginning, in my opinion. It's not really enjoyable. It's very kind of boring and bland. There's not a lot of stuff that goes on. The whole point is definitely to show that the Momotaro or whatever they're called, that one dude he's planting seeds of doubt with the only Momotaro we've seen so far who seems like a nice guy, and who is friends with Shiki, even though they've met each other for all of fucking 5 minutes at this point.
If even that.
Yeah. So, and then of course, like, I think it's funny because they try to make it out like this is such a big, brilliant move by the captain or whatever to plant these seeds of doubt. And I was like, the moment he like helps to get the address and stuff, I was like, oh, okay, I see exactly where this is going. And it was 100%. And he's just planting seeds of doubt in his partner, because it seems like out of the two of them, the partner is the more combat oriented of the two. And for some reason, he really wants his partner to be the one to kill Shiki. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a sick pleasure thing for getting someone to kill their friend, or if it's just something about like he doesn't like how nice and innocent his partner seems to be, or what it is. But I don't know. It's again
I think it's
not
just
a really
character.
I mean, I don't know. It's not bad. It's just kind of boring.
Man, it's more, at least to me, it's more awkward. But I never saw it that way. But yeah, I think just more of his character. He likes being able to find out that he's able to manipulate people to do what he wants. Like how we've seen him do with literally every person in this gang that he's associated with. Every person that he
Hell,
treats him as
even
a
the people
pawn.
in the Momotaro too. He got a
Yes.
sick. Yeah, you're right. He got sick pleasure like manipulating the other captain and vice captain as well. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. That does. Yeah, it's probably just his thing. He likes to be in control.
Yeah. I mean, it still doesn't make too well. The one thing I didn't understand, so I'm gonna have to take it back. Let's see how well we're gonna do a Togenaki quiz with you. That I'm not gonna know the answer to either. Correct me if I'm wrong. But wasn't when Shiki was fighting that one Momotaro that was able to make zombies and shit? Wasn't this shit already? Wasn't that facility already on fire before Shiki did that fire bullshit?
I think so. Yeah. Why?
Because everyone there died. Momotaro wise, everyone there died, if I'm not
No,
mistaken. No?
I
Somebody
don't.
survived?
I believe the barrier chick didn't die.
I thought she got captured. Then she get surrounded and captured.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that they all like the Oni all get out.
Mm-hmm.
Things and they leave. They leave the Momotaro there to die. I mean, she got captured long enough for them to be able to get everybody out, but they like just leave them all there to either die or get saved by their people because they know that their reinforcements are coming.
Well,
And
I guess. Oh, something like that.
So like I'm assuming like she survived and she gave her report and they all know about that because of that. So
Well,
like
that's the
I
thing, though. The only person that was in there was the two cap. Well, the one captain dude that died. That was the only one that saw him. That was a
yeah,
Momotaro. So how
yeah I don't know on
with
that one.
exactly? Because he's sitting there talking about something. That's why I've been setting shit on fire to make it seem like the kid, the Shin Chong Chun, was the one
Yeah.
going around burning shit. But like how? When nobody else was there to know that he could do that. Like, well, it just sounds like you were already burning shit, and you were like, "Oh, he's the firework." Well, shit, let's we could just pretend like all the burning shit was from him because he's the child of the Shimashami or whatever the fuck that bullshit is called. Like,
I
that
don't
was such an asshole.
I mean, if we had Jay here, maybe Jay would remember. But honestly, I don't like most every time I watch an episode, like the moment it's over with, pretty much like I dump half of what I just watched.
Yeah,
Like I really and also like that whole several episodes where they're underground fighting the Momotaro or whatever is such ass anyways that like no wonder I don't really remember it because that was especially during the part where like this show wasn't very good anyways. So like that was I don't know, but yeah, like I thought that was weird too. I thought it was like I was like, how did they know that he is for sure the fire one?
yes,
Um,
yes,
I like when they started saying he was the Kenson child or whatever. I got that.
yeah,
Like I was like, okay, whatever. You've gotten some information or info or whatever, however you've gotten it.
yeah.
Though I guess we could say from his eye he might have saw something from his his power or whatever. Maybe he has more info than we think.
But he already has a cat though. Like he even said, like I can't like infect all the people in the world if I want to. Like I can only
Well,
do
what I'm
so
saying
many.
is
Like
with the Saul guy. I mean, because obviously we don't see every conversation that happens, because they do skip
oh,
around a little bit, and he is looking
I
through
mean,
the Saul guy's eyes.
but still though, like he was already burned in hospitals and shit
And
before
again,
then.
he can't. He can't hear. Now that I remember right, he can only see through their eyes. I don't know. Anyway, the point is it doesn't make a shit ton of sense.
Yeah,
Um, and once again, to me at least, this episode's a 5. It's bland. It's
five.
a 5. It's bland. It's boring. It's not very good, but it's also not the worst thing I've seen either.
It's not. It's not. It's just such a weird episode. Like I got so irritated just listening to um see through your eyes dude talk to fake cop dude. Like just hearing him have so much faith in shit and make it sound like him and Shiki been on a first date and already had the first kiss and they were like, yeah, no, he can't do no wrong by me. This Shiki, like, bro, that pissed me so off. I'm like,
Dude,
you
you've
don't know
known
this
this
dude
guy
from a
for
can of
5
paint.
minutes.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? This
Yeah,
is
I thought
highly
that was really weird
irritating.
as well. It's like, dude, you've known this guy for 5 minutes, and yet you've acted like you've been best friends for like 10 years or whatever. But
Exactly. It would have made the story better, but no, that's
yeah,
not what happened. And then you see Shiki doing the shit too. So, oh, why would he call me at such a random time? I shouldn't have hit him with I shouldn't have confused him and lied to him. Oh man, he's my friend. Like man, it's so weird. Like it almost made it seem like if he heard the fake cop guy, the fake cop mama talk, if he heard old girl's voice, he probably would have been like, she cheating on me. Next time I see him, I'm gonna kill him. Like, like that's the whole vibes that you get from just him talking about Shiki and then them talking on the phone. Like, I'm giving this shit, I give it a 2. I like that they kept the animation up consistently throughout. I get that, but like, man, this like, man. I've been tired of this damn show for quite some time. Like,
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one too much. But that makes it easier to move on.
yes,
Or to the first good one, at least for me, or really good one for this for tonight. Gotcha Akuda, season 1, episode 18. Oh Zap, totes legit. Some of the titles
yeah.
for anime is always weird, but anyways, this one tonight was good. Or tonight, I just watched it today, but today's episode was great. Like the fight scene with Scissor Chick and Lightning Hair was fucking awesome. Like, or maybe awesome's the wrong word. It was fun, I guess. Like, it was a good fight, and I do like how Scissor Chick is like constantly thinking. Like, you see it with her, like she's looking around, she's trying to figure out the angles, all that kind of stuff throughout the whole fight. I really enjoy that, and it ends up where she just basically like is leading her opponent along, and then I do love though that the moment she realizes, or at least in my opinion, this is what causes her to do it, but the moment she realizes she just can't take her out with her common fighting or whatever, she just pulls out a goddamn gun and shoots the bitch.
I mean, she said it. She said it, man. I really wish I didn't have to do this because Andrew told me not to use it and do this anymore, but you're way too strong. I was like, bro, like, Tokonaki just, I mean, Tokonaki, Gotcha Akuda. Gotcha Akuda just stays coming out here saying, like, hey, this trope, nah, we doing it like this. Like, I'm loving it, dog.
She just fucking shoots her. Like, it was hilarious.
I mean, it's great because, like, I felt like it was gonna be a gun because, like, when you see it reaching the bag, you hear kick, kick, you hear it cock it back. I'm like, nah, that's not what that is. Then they cut the scene showing straight, like her point of view. She fucking got a gun. I'm like, holy shit! But I think that's kind of dope too, though, because when she pulled out the gun, I wish I remembered her name. Oh, like she was pretty much. She was greatly shocked that she had a gun, which I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you finding a gun in the junk world where there's junk that's being thrown out, and that gun like was pretty good condition. I mean, especially if it's fucking working.
I don't know on that front. Like, I mean, obviously, this is the first person that I can think of that we've seen with a working gun. But to me, it was more the shock that a person who uses a
vital treasure.
Vital treasure. Thank you. For some reason, I always forget what they call it. But who uses a vital treasure using a completely different weapon to take out their opponent. Like, it's obvious. Like, to me at least, that's where the surprise comes from. Not just that she pulls out a fucking gun, which is still wild and hilarious to me, but it's just that she's like, what? Oh, you. Which I kind of like that. Like, that's of course when we learn that girl, Scissor Chick, is a former assassin, as it seems like, and that she's chosen to never let her vital treasure taste blood again. I really liked that. I thought that was kind of neat. It definitely explains why she seems kind of so aloof anyways. It gives you definitely a little bit more understanding for her personality, because I always thought it was kind of weird. She always seemed very like unbothered by everything that happens around her, and at first I thought it was just she was basically kind of like Engine, because Engine seems to kind of see everything or kind of take everything as, he just lets it roll off his back essentially. But hers always seemed a little bit different for me. It always felt more like disconnected than his was, and this makes more sense with her being an assassin or killer at least, or something like that.
Actually, yeah, I didn't think about that too. Because if I'm not mistaken, when Rudo first got to the Cleaner HQ, she snuck into Rudo's room. He was like, "Well, wait,
through the
where
window,
did you get?"
through
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking window.
I'm pretty sure he said like, "I didn't hear you get in here. How did you get in here?" So I was like, that makes sense now. It makes a
Yeah,
lot more sense.
yeah, 100%. It definitely does. And then she saves Stick Boy
Oh
by
yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
by,
Yeah,
by shooting the shit out of John Jabber.
yeah, she did.
She might not have killed the Lightning Girl, but I don't know how Jabber's gonna live. He had like 8 fucking bullet wounds.
She did unload on him, and I was waiting for him to stab himself with his claws to kind of numb the pain and go through it. But I guess he's still going through the shock and trauma of being shot, so why ain't gonna get that? I mean, the first shot looked like it went through like his thigh bone, so I'm pretty sure he's going through quite a bit of pain. Just, I mean, fuck, he got shot.
Yeah, like a lot. Got shot a lot. Like
Yeah, yeah.
again, like the Lightning Girl got like 2 shots, and it looked like it was like one looked like around her shoulder, and the other
Like
one
collarbone, yeah.
might have been like in the torso somewhere.
I couldn't
But
see the second one, yeah, but I seen the
um,
first one.
but
Or
yeah,
whatever.
she got it was just like 2 times, and then Jabber he gets like the clip put into him.
Yeah, yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
wild. Like, and I mean, I like whatever. It's Jabber. He's fucking. He probably enjoys the whole fucking process for how fucked up in the head he is. But
You're
yeah,
not wrong.
yeah. Um, I still don't quite understand what the fuck is going on with Engine and the boy dude. Though I do think it's funny where the guy's like, "Could you please hit me?" and Engine's like, "Nah."
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't either. That sounds like a trap. Like,
I
why
mean,
would I
yeah,
do that?
100%. Yeah, like it's like most likely this is gonna trigger something, and I'm just not dealing with this.
Exactly, exactly.
So, and then we finally get to see Rudo or
Yes,
Rudu or whatever. Yeah,
yes,
um,
Rudolph.
finally get to see him again. He's dealing, of course, with the main bad guy or the leader or whatever you want to call him. Um,
Zod.
yeah, they go down to the. I think last time you theorized that it was a garbage monster egg or something. It looks like an egg to
Yeah,
me.
trash beat.
Trash beast.
Yeah,
There we go. Yeah. That's what.
yeah,
It definitely does look like an egg to me. I don't know if it's a trash beast or what. Especially with now he's like put that vital treasure or whatever on it.
yeah. The boots.
Yeah, the
Well, that's
boots
not
or
about.
whatever.
Well, I mean, I guess it's still about instruction, but the Watchmen series, they
Yeah,
got a name for him now.
I'm pretty sure we had a name before. I wasn't surprised by that,
I don't think. I
but
know he
I
said
might be.
series, but I don't remember him, or I don't remember anybody saying like what the series is called. If there's even any other series, I'm hoping there's more series than just the Watchmen.
Yeah,
I want to know what that means. What does
same,
Watchmen mean?
100%. I
But
definitely want to know what it means too. Um, but other than that, I mean, overall, just great episode. Like I loved the episode. Yeah, like
as always,
we got some cool fights. We got some just weird ass fucking moments.
yeah,
It was a good time. So I'm ready for the next
yeah,
episode on that one.
most definitely, man. Like as long as it keeps doing stuff like this I don't know why it's hitting so heavy with these trope executors, but man, if it's gonna keep doing them so greatly, man. I'm definitely here for. I was already here for Gotcha Kudo. I'm glad I had this on my radar and I recommended this. This was great. Like it's like you can't even write off this as being plot armor for old girl for Ryu. Damn Rio. Rio. Yeah, Rio. That's how proper name. But you can't even write off this plot armor because we don't know her background. So like you can't even run it off a spot on it. It was so greatly done, man. Like we still get to know her background, to know why she carried around a gun, how
That's
she got
true.
ammo for a gun. But it's great. I like it, man. I like it. But to go back to Zod and Rudo with the trash beast, oh whatever that was, the trash beast egg, whatever that was. Uh, do you remember what he said when he put the boots up to it and when the spikes came out floor and all that shit?
No, not really. I remember him saying the Watchmen series, and he was talking about, and he like he made sure to like talk. So like he said something like these boots, your gloves, my coat,
Yeah,
uh, and then like Watchmen series, and then that's when the episode ends.
yeah. He put the boots up to the. I'll just say the egg. He put the boots up to the egg, and like some spikes came out through the boots, and I can't tell if they like wrapped around him or if they if impaled him or something like that. But I don't know what that was about. That was kind of
It
interesting.
looked like it was like to me, it looked like it was like trying to absorb it, or if it was going to like hold on to it and then like sap something from it. Like maybe the series have like a special energy or something, so it's like absorbing energy from it or something. That's what I got from it. Was either it was going to absorb the boots whole, so what we were seeing was just the beginning of that, of it slowly absorbing them in, or it's going to like hold on to them and then pull energy from it or something. I don't fucking know.
Well, I think he did say. Did he say he wanted to create his own series, create his own Watchmen series or something like that? I felt like
I
he
don't
said that when
remember
he did
that.
that too.
I don't know if
I think he
I
said
don't
he
know.
wanted to create his own series.
I don't know if I trust your recollection anymore after the fucking freer and shit.
What you talking about?
But
Oh,
talking about
oh, oh you talking about unfair? Hey, that was subtitles, man.
uh,
I had to work with
sure,
subtitles.
whatever you say. You have to work with subtitles on this.
Yeah, facts. I mean, reading can easily be interpreted, or misinterpreted. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he said he wanted to create. He was trying to create his own watch series or his own series. So
Ah, I
yeah,
guess right. I mean that
and
maybe that's what it is. Maybe this egg isn't a trash beast egg. Maybe it's something for like a series. This is how you make a series.
harness the energy to
Yeah,
create new series.
something like that. I don't fucking know.
I mean,
But
hey, we'll find out next episode, I guess.
hopefully, probably
Yeah,
not. It'll probably swap over to somebody else's spot. Uh,
yeah.
but what do you with that? What do you rate it?
Uh, honestly, man, I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go 9. I think I've always said 9. I don't know if there's one I didn't love. You know what? My bad. might actually go do. I'm gonna actually say 8.8. So I didn't bring it up. One part I didn't like about this episode during Rio's and old girl fighting. There was moments where they were just showing like just empty places on their battlefield. Like they weren't even fighting in there. They were just showing like these little blank spots, just decor and shit around, or if you even want to
Oh
call it
no, they
decor.
were fighting, but they just don't show you them fighting.
Yeah. Like,
I don't really know
what's the
why.
point of that?
Yeah, I don't really know why they did that. I'm assuming that was a budget thing.
I mean, I guess like I was trying to pick up like the symbolism. I'm gonna guess and say because like there was a lot of shit where like Rio was guiding her to like these female mannequins. She sliced up these mannequins. There's a picture of a wall poster with a lady on the wall, and all of a sudden, the lady on the poster catches her elbow, and then there's another one that catches a fist. Like it's just like all this like bouncing around, destroying like look like mostly like feminine related like items just laying around on their battlefield. I was like, what's huh?
Honestly, personally,
Oh,
I didn't see anything like that. I just thought it was more of a they're not going to show the actual fight going down for budget reasons. Like that was what I got from it.
I mean,
Because like
I
you
guess this
legit
is,
like you have them like rushing around, and then it suddenly starts cutting, but you can hear in the background that they're still fighting. Like you hear crashes and cuts and all that kind of stuff. So like there's definitely fighting going on, but
yeah,
it's for some reason just showing us pictures. I didn't really get it either.
yeah.
Um,
It's like the
but
opposite of a Dragon Ball Z fight where you just see like the bang booms in the sky. Now we're just gonna show you the decor and the rubble and trash around the facility.
yeah, it was kind of weird. So you said you get it what an 8.8?
Yeah, I gotta knock it down for
It's
that,
such a
man.
weird
I
thing.
didn't understand that.
I think it's a solid
Yeah,
8. It was a good episode. You have some good fighting in it. For me, the biggest draw isn't the fight though. It's the twist when she just pulls out a fucking gun. It's
yeah, we breaking
like
trust.
that right there just cracked me the fuck up. I paused it. Like that's how hard I was laughing. I paused it.
Oh,
I couldn't read the
man.
subtitles. I paused and just laughed my fucking ass off that she just pulled out a straight up gun and was just like bang bang bang.
I mean, hey, the title of the episode was legit. The tote's legit. Like
Oh
that just.
god.
But hey, but you reminded me though. How man, was you laughing in the beginning of the episode too when they had they picked back up with Jabber laughing with Zanko?
I mean, I wasn't laughing with them. I thought it was a little weird that they moved backwards, but I got
They
it.
did.
I did understand, of course, once you see Jabber get shot, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was just like, whatever. I've already seen this part, but
Yeah, that shit was contagious, bro. I ended up laughing all over again. Like as soon as it came out, I was like, I didn't mean like it wasn't even because like it was funny. Like it was, it was just that contagious. I'm just sitting there laughing with them laughing. It was like, man, what the fuck, man? Oh, we had to start back over here again,
hey, each their
man.
own, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah,
But anything more to say on that? I think we've covered everything, haven't we?
yeah. I mean, the only last thing I'll probably say is I did like the little details they had with I don't know if it's a dude or a girl. The one that's controlled the wormhole and stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
like how they show like how everybody was going in and out of the portals in this episode. Like it was pretty unique and not like linear. I did like that too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I agree with that. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we move on to our next one.
Let's get it.
We got Free Ren Beyond Journey's End, season 1, episode 15 and 16. Episode 15, of course, Smells Like Trouble, and 16 is Long Lived Friends.
All right, man. See if I try to remember you this time, man. If you ever watch Free Run 2 episodes at a time, they will get mixed up together.
Yeah, because they're
But
4 episodes. That's essentially what it is.
especially, I mean, I feel like this one might be more like 3. So episode 15, it picks up with the priest getting his shine. They run into a curse going into a village. The curse put everybody to sleep. And slowly it starts knocking out the members of the team. It takes out Stark first in the village. Then Fern goes out. She gets knocked out by the curse. And then Freeman gets knocked out by the curse. Which I thought she was going to be just like a walking zombie when she was talking about, like, hey, whatever you do, just wake me up when the fight comes. I'll be able to do my thing. And I thought she was gonna be like sleepwalking, just trailing. Damn, I forgot Scene. Is that how you pronounce his name? Scene.
The priest?
Scene the whole time. Yeah.
I don't fucking know. His name's Goatee
Oh,
Priest.
Goatee Priest. I mean, his name is. His name is spelled Sein. I just call him Scene.
Uh,
But yeah, I thought she was gonna be just falling up like a zombie. But no, she got taken out by the curse too. So it just left out the priest, and then he finds the source of the curse, And I did like that. I was curious on how he was going to be in combat. Like I didn't when I think priest, I'm not thinking. Shit, I never even thought about having like a priest in a party like that, a venture party. So it was nice to see like how priests work in the free reign universe as far as being in the party. So I was like, okay, that's dope. So they're the ones that are able to channel the goddess's power and do holy shit. No pun intended.
The
But
weird thing for me in Free Ren's world, though, sorry to cut you off, is that
okay,
priests have to have a holy book to be able to do their magic.
a
That caught
grimoire,
me, huh?
a grimoire.
It's not though, because like the grimoires are what she looks for that has spells in them. Apparently,
Yeah,
the only way to do the like if you take a priest's book away, he can't do his magic. That's what that, or at least that's what I got from that. Is that they is essentially without their book, they can't do their magic.
I mean, maybe a certain amount. Because I mean, like he gathered a lot of info when he was in the village. Unless that's just like a different. It's not the same kind of magic he needs for like attacking and stuff. Because like he found
Well,
out a lot of
also
stuff in the village about the curse
yeah,
without
but
it.
when he was finding out, he was going around. You see him doing like it looks like he's investigating. It doesn't look
Yes,
like he's doing magic. It looks like he's
yes,
investigating, like a
yes.
detective or something. So like to me, that's not his magic doing that. That's just his knowledge about curses um, being useful for his investigation. So like that's the reason I was kind of or not confused. It's just and it's not like a negative on the show. It's just I thought that was just a weird rule to give the priests that they can't do their magic without their holy book, whatever holy book it is. And also, like, does that mean you can can I copy the holy book and then give it to somebody who has that potential, and then they can do the magic? Is that
Well,
how that
somebody did say
works,
that.
or is it only
Free.
specific holy books? I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't know about that. I remember Freeman did talk about that a little bit. I think it started saying like, hey, like only like the holiest and most devoted, are able to actually become like priests. Like, um, I can't even remember the original priest on her team or scene. Like, they got to be actually devoted to be able to do the magic from the gods and stuff.
Well,
That's
not
why
just devoted. She also said they have to have a knack.
that too. That
So
too.
it seems like some people are born with the ability to use let's just call it holy magic for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Crazy.
and I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. I did like
That's
you get to see some of his combat potential. Not that it's
yeah.
fucking worthwhile against that flower.
Yeah, that's the one thing I wish they didn't do. Like, I was really hoping like he would have secured that W, which in a way, yeah, he did because he was the one that had to wake up Freeman and be for her to be able to do her thing.
Yeah,
But like, especially with the first attack, I mean, you saw that first attack when he did last shot. I was like, holy shit,
yeah,
priest. I
yeah.
was like, all right, cool, man. Let's see where this is gonna go. Like, he should have this in the bag. Once he, strategizes and gets in there and hits it where it hits it in his core and takes it out. But like, nah, he couldn't get past. I guess just the multiple vibes coming at him, and
Well,
eventually just ended up
not just
waking up
multiple
Freeman for
lines, as they
5 seconds.
said. Its reflective properties, I guess, would be the best way to say it. Because apparently it can reflect
Yeah,
magic. So,
yeah, yeah. But I mean, it just seemed like at least the way I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, cool. That means he's gonna have to close in and like get like under it, and then boom. The leaves weren't under him. It was standing on his vines. Like at least that's how it perceived to me.
to
But
me, under him wouldn't have worked either. Because like the core was in the hole in between the flower part,
yeah.
and then it would cover itself with the leaves, obviously. But it looked like it showed that same sheen though on like the petals of the flower as well. So
Oh,
I
did
don't think,
it? Oh,
yeah. So I don't think you could have just like shot up from underneath it. You had to do exactly what Freeren did, where she just was so quick and the beam went through its. Hey, sorry, doggos. Um, fighting underneath me. Uh, But yeah, I I do think it's funny that like he wakes. He says he can only keep one of them awake for 5 seconds, and then
Yeah.
Freerin doesn't even need like a second to do her magic and
Yeah.
blows it fucking to smithereens.
Yeah.
Um, which I mean, they do explain that with even just a glance, she knows what to do, which does make sense. She's fucking over 1,000 years old. Of course, she has a lot of knowledge.
I mean,
But I am like you. I kind of wish we would have got to see the priest be the one to take it out. I thought that would have been a little bit cooler, in my opinion.
yeah.
It definitely would have made him not seem, worthless.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Because we already know Stark and Fern can hold it down.
yeah. But I mean, with the way Long Live Friends ends, maybe we're not going to have him for the rest of the story. So
What do you mean? Who?
the
The priest. Got you. Got you.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So
But you skipping ahead. You skipping ahead.
it was in Long Live Friends, that episode. At the
That
end of
episode.
that episode.
Yeah, 16, not 15.
Well,
The Rose shit was in
yeah.
16.
Anyways, it was still a neat little thing. That's when I guess we'll move into the next part of that episode, which you're right. I mean, it's basically 4 episodes and 2 episodes, but where we get to deal with Stark and this noble guy, his son, of course, being dead. He needs a body double. To I forget exactly why, but essentially he's trying to make it. I know it's about getting his his town's like fortress back up. But to me, I was like what's gonna stop? Like, why is your son stop people from or stop anything from happening? Like that's kind of the part of it, huh?
It was morale. It was more like a morale
stuff.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That was one thing I kind of knock on that one was they didn't really make a lot of sense to me, like why his son mattered so much. But I guess morale makes sense. I don't know. I do like a part of this one though, in the sense that you get more Stark. Stark is kind of like our comedic relief more often than not. With like he's the first one who passes out, and they have to float his body once again for like the 4th time.
Yeah, that was funny.
And in this one, he gets to be a little bit more serious. You get the moment where he kind of sees this guy as his father was, and that makes him worried for the youngest son. Because he's worried that this guy is going to be like his father was and treat his youngest son like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But it's obvious that this man is nothing like his father. He obviously cares for his youngest son, and even though he knows that his youngest son doesn't have the talent that his son that passed away did, he's like, hey, he'll work his ass off and hopefully will be able to surpass me in the end. So I really did like that. It gives you a little bit more about Stark. We get to see a deepening of the relationship of Stark and Fern when she gets involved, which I thought was hilarious because when she finds out that she has to be part of it, Fern's like, nope, not my problem.
Oh, man. Honestly, man, it's just crazy how quick they just pimped out fucking Stark because Fern went from like, no, we're not gonna do this, and Fern was like, hey, we only got 4 coppers left. Hey, yeah, we'll listen to what you got. Stark, you better do what he says. Like, god damn.
I mean, they're broke. Can you blame them?
I mean, that is like. Yeah, like Stark, right? Man, boy, he just got pimped out. I was like, we don't even know how much they ended up really getting. I think they did say how much they got.
10 gold coins.
10 gold coins and a grimoire. That's what they got under there.
Yeah, 10 gold coins and a grimoire. I forgot about the grimoire, but yeah, 10 gold coins and a grimoire. Which, I mean, if this is typical like D&D money, 10 gold coins is most likely like Well, usually it's like 100 silver coins makes 1 gold coin. So that, and 100 copper makes 1 silver. So like 1 gold coin is like what? I'm not good at math. 1,000 copper coins.
She said that they would have been good. I want to say like 3 months.
No, they said they would be good for a year with 3 meals
per
day. Yes.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, a year with 3 meals per day plus expenses.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess you have to pimp somebody in the party out.
Yeah. And Freeman was like, "Yep, Stark, you're doing it."
I thought we was gonna get a moment out of seeing and Furring when he was sitting at the party. It's like, well, we're already here. You want to dance? Nope, I got cake.
Nope, I want to eat. Just keeps eating the cake. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Yeah, that was a good little moment. And then, I mean, that's a good part to segue off of. Like, then we go into episode 16, Long Lived Friends.
Yeah.
Which, this starts with them reaching a village that apparently they took a detour to get to. But it wasn't a long one. And it was to meet a person that Freering calls Old Man Vole.
I think that was it.
Yeah, Old Man Vole. Which before Dap confuses everyone, Old Man Vole is a dwarf. He is not an elf or a random race. No, I'm not gonna let this drop. Even though nobody in the audience knows exactly what the hell I'm talking about. But anyway. But no, he's a dwarf who apparently has lived significantly longer than is typical for their race. He's supposed to be nearing his, I want to say, 500th year. And they say the average age of dwarves in this world is between 300 to 400 years old. So he an old dude. But they reach this village. Freeren's just there to essentially talk with an old friend. For some reason, this old man brings a smile to her face. That was one of the things I didn't quite grasp. She didn't smile near as much as she went to go see the dude who was part of her party. But she was all smiles for getting to see Old Man Vole. But I do like that the moment they meet Old Man Vole, Stark just immediately starts roasting this old man. And like he calls him decrepit or senile, a bunch of other stuff. And the moment he does, like Freerin starts talking to him and it's like, Old Man Vole, do you remember me? And he's like, huh? Who are you? And Stark just keeps fucking talking shit. And the moment he lets down his guard, the old man just like, honestly, the way it looked, he fucking broke Stark's ankles. That's what it looked like.
Either that or a shin.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Stark ends up in a heap on the ground, and we find out that while they're there to visit Old Man Vole, he's going to train Stark for the week that they're going to be there. Even though apparently Freeren's like, oh, we'll just have a short visit of a couple decades.
Yeah, 10 decades. 1 decade? Yeah, 1 decade,
Yeah, she's like, oh, at least 1 decade. And Vern's like, no. A week at most.
Yeah.
I did like that. I thought that cracked me up. I was laughing on that part. I like the old man Vole part. I think it's kind of touching with the more you learn. Of course, I love learning about the hero party that took out the Demon King. You get to see that connection again, and so finding out like nobody in the village knows like why Old Man Vole watches over the village. And it turns out that the only reason is because his wife lived there. Like, that's a sweet moment. It's sweet. It's cute. Excuse me. And it's just a really good little moment. And like I think it's funny that like I mean he even makes a comment himself. He's like I only do this for me. Like my wife wouldn't even like she wouldn't even recognize the village now. So like I mean it makes sense because like God, was he like? I'm curious, like how long it's been, like because they never give you an exact time, like when his wife passed away. So it could have been, you know, yeah, exactly. It had to be because she was human. Like so,
I mean, the townsfolk don't know why you're there. If nobody knows why you're there, that had to be century.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. So I mean, it's a good heartfelt episode in my opinion. I really enjoy it. The second part where you're dealing with the priest is still a good little moment. The issue I have with the second half, I despise the names that they come up with for his friend and like the name he's supposed to take on. Like his friend is Gorilla Warrior. Like that's what he tells. Like that's legit what he tells people. Like who could walk up to a person and be like, "Who are you? I'm Gorilla Warrior." No, really, who the fuck are you?
Like, GW?
Like, did your mama name you that? Because I don't think she did. But I don't know.
It made sense though. The point got across.
I mean, it definitely makes sense on why he thinks he can track his friend after 10 years. Like, yeah, if somebody told me their name was Gorilla Warrior, I'm probably going to remember that fucker.
But it works. At first, I thought it was going to say that his friend was partnered with Kraft. I was like, damn, okay. But that
talking
was the
because
case.
of the statue?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, why
she
would you think that? Like,
because she didn't say what she knew. The old lady they went to go talk to, she didn't say what she knew about Gorilla Warrior until they walked up to the statue, and then they didn't give context until CM asked about who's that in the statue, and then Ferran told her what was going on. I was like, oh, that's what it is. Then they do the flashback, and then they pick it up.
You jumped to that conclusion real quick. Then I don't see how you jumped to that real fast.
I thought he was dead. He had a statue already. That's what I thought. Because I thought he was at first, like it just slipped my mind that he wasn't a priest, and I was thinking that he was the priest that worked with Kraft, and not the other way around. Kraft was the priest, and he was the warrior. But yeah. Where you lost that?
I am lost. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Kraft was a priest.
Yeah, Kraft's the elf, though.
Yes, he was a priest in the statue.
No, he was not. He was the warrior on the statue.
You sure about that?
100%. Yeah. Are you sure you watched this?
Yes, I did. How else would I know there's a statue of him?
Yeah, Kraft is
Maybe
the warrior.
The
other dude, the one with the book and the goatee.
Oh yeah, goatee. Okay, yes, there you go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that now. Because in the flashback, it was like, yeah, you're gonna be cool. Hider. Yeah, Hider.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. That it was Hider that came up with goatee priest. It's like really, like these are such bad, terrible names. Why?
Dude was like 8 years old or some shit. They ain't even like fully into his team. Talking about he gonna have go by a name about facial hair.
Yeah, it was fucking weird, but like you make weird connections sometimes.
Hey, they be there, man. They be there.
But overall, though, what did you think on these two episodes?
I mean, you kind of hit everything for 15. I did have something, but I forgot I should went further.
My bad, my
um,
bad. I kind of just
nah, you
kept
good.
talking on that one.
Nah, you good. You good. Um, yeah, episode 15. It was probably my. I'll say it was my least favorite, mostly because like how you said or how we brought up. I wish Finn was the one that actually was able to shine, so we can actually see his value on the team in this episode. Which I'm not saying we don't really see. I'm not saying we don't see his value, but see at least combat wise, so we don't know that Hearn, Freeman, and Stark don't have to look back and be like, "Is the priest okay?" and then go back into fighting. Like we need a little. He can hold his own too. That would have been nice. Second half, uh, yeah, I didn't care too much for that. It didn't make more. It doesn't make sense. Um, for the most part, like why go get a double ganger for your dad's son? Yes, he did it for morale, but if anybody knew his son came over to his double ganger and asked him about his history, they would have been trouble. Unless they was gonna play it off like he had a head injury and forgot. But
Again, like they make it like I don't really count that as a negative just because they make it where the son never was going to interact with anyone except at the ball or the party or whatever the fuck it was.
but that's the
Um,
whole point, though.
and even
That's what
in
they were setting
that,
up
and
for.
well, that's what I was about to say. And even in that, he doesn't interact with anyone at the party but Fern.
Which is weird because like I think like it felt like they just went there, they danced, and then like immediately after they finished the dance, he already had his hair back to normal, and the ball's like literally behind him, and he's talking to the king and like, yeah, so everybody's left, we're done. Like
I
that's
mean,
what that
again,
was.
it makes it. I mean, it's obvious. Like the whole point is just for people to see him up and about. That's all it's. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
it's supposed to do. And so him not interacting with anybody kind of makes sense. Like I'm guessing that was part of the plan was he wouldn't actually interact with anyone, but he still had to show the etiquette. He had to be able to, stand like a noble, dance like a noble, act like a noble from afar.
But that's so crazy though, man. You gotta think like maybe I'm not thinking about it like in the right like I guess I'll say setting. So I'm taking it like a celebrity kind of thing. If a celebrity does something that's like, never before seen, and like everybody wants to get like the most latest and tea straight from the tap. Like you going up to that person, you asking them, like he just killed this demon and his whole army. Like nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, yo, thank you for taking out the demon army that was plaguing our land. Oh, I'm glad you made it back alive. Or somebody just coming up and be like, yeah, I had battles too. Can I hear about yours? Like nobody, nobody wanted to go talk to him. Like it's
I
just
mean, we've,
like
we've also seen in previous episodes that like the noble class have very like strict
strict
rules and
rules.
etiquette on how like a non-noble can talk to them and like
True,
all that type of stuff. I mean, for
true.
God's sake, like hasn't multiple people been threatened with getting their heads cut off because of the way they spoke?
This is true. This is true.
So
I give you that. I give you that. I guess when you put it like that, which again, that's what I was saying. Like setting wise, I wasn't thinking about it like that, but it didn't come off like that either. Like maybe it could have been like he already had guards like blocking off an area to keep him from being interacted with, even though we literally saw him on the dance floor with everybody, him and Fern. But it was an alright little moment. It wasn't one of my favorites. I'll just leave
that's
it at that.
fair.
That episode that probably be more like a 7 for me. And then 16. I'm trying to recap now. How did 16 start again? Oh, Long Friend. Oh, yeah, they want to go talk to the dwarves and shit. Yeah, I thought. I think it's dope that it just starts getting some more training art shit off screen. Yeah, helps him build value, more value than he already has now for the team.
Hmm.
So that's dope. Definitely like to see that. Um, Oh yeah. That was honestly, man. Like, if you want to talk about heartstrings, that episode definitely does hit you more heartstrings. Cause like that part did hit me where he was like, "Yeah, man, I only protect this village because my wife used to live here." But the thing is, like, I can barely remember what she looks like. I can barely remember what her voice sounds like. I can barely he really doesn't even remember who his wife is. Like his wife could walk up to him and he probably wouldn't even recognize her just because it's been so long. Between that and him just being senile, he wouldn't even recognize her, which is it's crazy. Like he's just doing this purely off of a promising
Yeah,
devotion.
exactly. That's just
Yeah.
what makes him such a like. It makes it a very like heartfelt and very uh, deep moment. I guess like it really,
Oh yeah, sure.
it really pulls at the heartstrings. It's a very sweet
Oh
moment.
yeah. Especially at the
Uh,
end. Oh my
oh
gosh.
yeah.
Freeman is like, yeah, or not Freeman. The Volt. He brings up the fact that yeah, man, I can't wait till the Demon King is. Oh, wait till you kill. He talked to Freeman. I can't wait till you kill the Demon King and bring peace to the land because that's why he's there because the Demon King was still running around when his wife was there. So he was taking the village from the Demon King's army. And
Mhm.
Freeman was looking at him, and like you can tell, like she wanted to say, like, yo, like Demon King's been dead quite some time now. Like you good, but he like it was a weird, like it was a weird duality. Like she couldn't tell him because it would take away all that time and his meaning of doing what he deems as valuable. Damn, that's weird. I can't even phrase the words because it's just such a contortion of like a word. Like she couldn't say nothing because it would take away from what he's been doing. It probably would change how he would view life.
Well, I mean,
Like,
I don't know about like on that because I mean it's only been 80 years since the Demon King's been killed. The big thing for me on that part is to show that he truly is going senile. It's that part where he doesn't remember that the Demon King has been killed. Um, and in fact, the way he comments, it even sounds like he thought she was still with the hero party. Like,
I didn't think
so
about it like that.
like that's the part showing he is senile. That he is definitely like at the cusp of probably dying with how old he fucking is, and like yes, you're right. Like Freerin, you see a moment where you're, like she straight up looks like she's about to say it. In fact, I think
Yeah,
she starts and then she stops, and she realizes like it's not like there's no point. Like if he
yeah,
is going senile, all it's going to do is hurt him. Because
yeah,
obviously, if she
yeah,
points it out, like, hey, we've already done that. Like it's going to confuse and hurt him, and Freerin doesn't want to do that. Which I also think like that's also to me it shows growth with Freerin. I
true.
think Freerin before she had her companions again, and maybe even before she had ever had like Himmel and stuff, she most likely would have just told Old Man Vol the truth,
Yeah,
seeing it as like more important than his feelings. But I like that she chooses not to, and thankfully the next day we see that something has kicked his brain into high gear again. Which of course it could also be like uh, I can't remember if it's like dementia or something like that, where they say like after the sun has set, typically they get worse, and it was nighttime when they were having that talk.
are you talking about like is that like a real life thing? Or
Yeah, that's a
that's
real life
true.
thing, is what I'm saying. So I'm wondering if that was like what that inspiration was. Was he had a weaker moment because the sun had gone down, and it's supposed to show that maybe he does have some mental issues going on now because he's so old. I don't know for sure on that. That's just something I took out of it, just from
Yeah,
knowledge of the real world type stuff. Um,
never heard that.
but that again, that's just me. That yeah.
I mean, those valid points. But I mean, that's what I was trying to convey earlier. Like Freeman could have said it, but she took a pause and hesitated, thought about it, and she was like, "Yeah, we still gotta go kill the Demon King." So, yeah, that was a good moment. That was a good moment. Great moment. Great moment.
Yeah, it really was. But so you gave 15 to
First one was
7.
7. Yep, and I give
What's
this one. I give this one. What happened? What was the second half of this one again?
that deals with the statue and
Yeah,
the priest
crafting.
or whatever and his gorilla warrior friend. Which God, I still despise that name.
I felt like there was something I didn't like about this. I know. I mean, I can't remember off top. I can't remember off top. It's so much. Where, like, yeah, I thought it was only the first episode that had the two break thing, but it does feel like 4 episodes. Like we consider trying to cover 4 episodes. There's only two. um, yeah, that part wasn't too bad. It was cool getting to know a little bit more about seeing pretty early on too, because I don't think we really got it that soon with Fern and Stark like that. So it's cool that they doing that. Um, but it wasn't nothing too crazy though. This episode I probably give it like I get 8. I get 8.
Yeah, I honestly I think I rate them the same. I might give 15 like a 7.5. But I do think 16's an 8, and I think it's because the later half is the weaker part.
Yeah.
I mean, the only, I guess, like, neat part, for me at least, for the later half of 16, is you get to see a statue of the elf priest.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool. It definitely shows that at some point he was this badass warrior who, you know, was a hero. Like I thought that was kind of neat. But I will say this though, one of the better parts too is, or not a better part, one of the, not a worse part either. It's just a neat part. Is like this is one of our first like major cliffhangers in my opinion in Frieren.
Yes.
Because it ends with the priest deciding whether he wants to split off from the group and go, you know, after his friend, or if he wants to stay with Frieren and them. Because he, of course, has chosen to travel with them. Not, you know, like that's the whole reason he decided to leave his village in the first place. But of course, the whole reason he did that was to search for his friend. So we'll see. We'll see what he decides next episode if that's what they get into. So. So yeah, 7 and an 8 sounds like a good solid
rating.
Good
that
solid rating for them.
Yeah, that was a good point. Thanks for bringing it up. That was a good cliffhanger and a cliffhanger because usually when we go through these episodes, like we don't know where they're gonna pop up next. Like we just go into a new scene, new problem, keep the story pushing, going all the way up north. But this one actually gives us a little bit more direction. So I did say that question too when I was watching it. I guess the anime heard me because I was like, man, where are they even? Like, look, I wish they would show a map showing like exactly where the village is, or like what direction they're going, and then boom, they show a map, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, damn, right on top. But I do appreciate that the next episode should be a continuation of this one, and hopefully it starts to pick that up more consistently for the next couple episodes. We ain't got that many left.
I think there's
25?
28 episodes.
28?
28 or 24 or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a good amount. But anyways, yep, that means we're on the next one.
Yep, let's get it. Which
is My Hero Academia, Season 8, Episode 6, Wrench It Open, apparently I can't say words, Izuku Midoriya. I don't fucking... Deku Midoriya.
I mean, really.
I'm so bad with these names. Like, there's a reason I don't really remember names, and I just give them Lightning Chick and Pole Dude, and all that shit. Like, that's how I remember people in these. But yeah, episode 6. Do you want to start us off on this one?
Nah, you can go ahead because I'm kind of brain farting a little bit, so you might jog my memory. I'll just chime in here and there.
Okay. This one, we start off, of course, with Midoriya and Shigaraki, I think is the name of the bad guy. They're fighting. It's exactly where we left off. But as I was saying last week, they finally got a plan on how we can beat Shigaraki. He has a mental weakness, and the whole goal is to, as it says in the title, wrench that fucking open, and hopefully this will be a way for them to defeat Shigaraki, because as far as I'm concerned, right now, there's no real way to beat him. Midoriya is trying to shoot, essentially, the second inheritor of One for All into Shigaraki so that he can essentially mentally attack that crack that was left over from oh god, I cannot remember her name, but the American hero.
Stars and Stripes.
Stars and Stripes, yeah. She's the one who left the mental scar, and since they're connected through this like mental scape through their powers, it allows them to essentially attack him mentally. When they shoot the second inheritor off, because they're not 100% sure if this is going to work whatsoever, but when they shoot that him off, it obviously does something, because Shigaraki 1 freaks the fuck out. He tries his best to not allow Midoriya to hit him, but Midoriya being
body reacted.
His body reacted, and Midoriya being Midoriya, he's learned to try to think 2-3 steps ahead at this point. He has a plan. He's ready for it. It's really cool. I actually really enjoy that part. It shows how much Midoriya has grown. He's not just throwing himself at the bad guy. He actually has a plan. And he does eventually get the shot off, which, of course, like I said, it does have some effect on him. He starts growing fingers, which are growing more fingers. It's creepy. It's typical Shigaraki shit.
Mutating?
Huh?
He's mutating. Yep.
Yeah. And it's obvious that something that they're doing is working. This causes Midoriya to keep attacking. Shigaraki at this point knows something is going on, so he's doing even more of his best to not allow Midoriya to hit him whatsoever. One of the things I think is neat is that at the beginning of this episode, Shigaraki is confident as fuck. Like, he does not think Midoriya can do anything to him. Then right after he gets hit and the second gets sent off into him, he completely flips and goes from being super confident to, I cannot let Midoriya fucking touch me again. Like, it is crazy how fast he fucking changes. He's now obviously very desperate. And he's doing his best not to allow him to hit him. I'm going to skip and let Dap, if he wants to put some more detail into, but eventually we do get Midoriya to get the big hit off with the rest of the inheritors and the original wielder of One for All, and they all are able to go into his mental scape, except for one, which is she the 6th or the 7th? She's the 7th, because Midoriya is the 9th, I think. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm pretty sure I think she's the 7th.
Yeah, 7 or 6. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll go
something like
7.
that. Yeah. But it's Shigaragi's grandma is the only one who doesn't go in, and at first I thought it was going to be because Shigaraki hates her so much, but it turns out that it seems to be more that um, it seems to me it's more about her guilt for
Yeah,
giving up her son. Which, even though we understand why she did it, has unfortunately led us to where we are. If she had never given up her son, most likely this never would have happened. So I get where her guilt comes from. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is what's led to it. Shoot, excuse me, sorry. But that's where we then burst into Shigaraki's mental state. It is his old house. The thing that he said the only way he could ever be healed was if he destroyed that house and everything connected to it, which they, of course, you have like the little flashback for that. And it's neat that Shigaraki like protects himself with these like mental images of Midoriya's like enemies, like villains. You have Stain, and then
he built
the
bonds with him.
huh?
So he built bonds with him as he was building up the. I forgot
Yeah,
what he called his team.
the League of Villains.
Yeah,
But yeah, he it was neat that he like kind of threw them at him. Um, Midoriya understands that they're just mental images. He's able to get away from them. They are able to
he
hurt him
got
though.
cut. Yeah, yeah,
I
he
was
got
going to say
cut.
he like cut, but he is able to
Yeah,
basically like get rid of them and push through them. And that's when we get to the final scene, which is him bursting in. Shigaraki's father like slapped him, I think. I think
some
that's what
kind
it
of hit.
was.
Yeah,
He physically assaults his son, who is like looks like he's like maybe fucking 5 or 6 years old. He does not look very old, but he physically assaults his son, and but Shigaraki only doesn't have any real like image. He's more of like a
silhouette.
cutout or a silhouette,
Yes.
or yeah, that's a better way to phrase it. He's more of a silhouette, and that's where the episode ends, if I remember right.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah,
is. Yeah, everybody looking at awe, and Midoriya's like, "Is that Shigaragi?" And yeah, then it is there, man. All right, man. So my interpretation of this episode, man. Um, I did like how we got more description on how last episode ended. And seeing Midoriya go through wrapping his body with the black whip. He was It was more to brace his body for all the damage that he's going to do to it, to force his body to keep on going, more than putting on a new form, if you will. I still feel like it was like kind of a shitty way to try to pull out a new form for Midori, but well, we'll take it.
personally, I don't really consider it a new form. Like, as you see with the sniper or somebody who's like looking through, like that's essentially just the black whip form. Is when he's fully using it. It's just at this point so much of his gear is broken off that it looks
Yeah,
different. So, or at least that's my opinion on that. It's not really a new form. It's supposed to just be his dark form, I guess.
I mean, that's what everybody. That's what everybody keeps saying. And honestly, that pissed me off. It's like, look, this is Dark Spawn again. I'm like, what? What do you mean again? Like, I know what they're referring to, but he didn't have Black Whip all over him. He was still using Black Whip like he was a knockoff Spider-Man slinging through fucking city.
Which
It's
was
not the
cool.
same. It's not really, dude.
It was too. It was dope as hell. I loved
It
it.
wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was. Uh,
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it just gave off aesthetics that it's not like he was not even going to use. Like, he had fucking, like, nails. Like, he didn't use those nails.
yeah, he
He
did.
was punching. Huh? He did not use those nails. He
Yeah, he
was
did.
punching.
Well, he like
When?
when he did like one of the slash that like cuts the guy's arm off.
That was before. Was that before? I'm pretty sure I felt like that was before, not after.
I'm pretty
He
sure
used
that was
gear.
during it.
I don't think so. He used it because he recovered. No, because he recovered that arm just now on this episode in the beginning. Because that's when Midori was going through trying to figure out how the next plan was going to go.
But yeah, that's like in the very last scene of the last episode. He has the form for like a split second and is able to do the attack where he cuts off the arm. And then it ends with him in that form. And then you guys, of course, shitted on his new form.
Man,
but
it,
if I remember right, I mean, I might be remembering wrong, but go on.
I don't think it went down like that. For the question of people viewing it in the comments, they'll let me know otherwise, or they'll probably know otherwise. But I did like I did like the strategy they put out for the fight. I didn't see it going out their way. It did feel kind of assfully, but we get shown that when Midoriya got knocked over to Mount Fuji, once he finally stopped skipping through the land, after getting knocked over there, he put his black whip into the ground to eventually raise up the ground to counteract Shigarami's, I guess call it, I forgot what he called it. Was it?
I'm pretty sure destruction? I think it's just called destruction.
Because I want to say like erosion. It's something, yeah, but sure, I'll go destruction.
I'm pretty sure it's just called destruction.
It might be. But to counteract his destruction quirk was. It is a smart idea. It's a smart idea. You can't fucking disintegrate everything if everything's not connected. So I was like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. And I like how he was able to add that with smoke screen. Especially right after World Dude was like, yeah, that's just worthless. Let me go.
I don't really blame him either. Like, I understand why he thought he was when the guy has something that should allow him to be able to find anybody. So, like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it does, but at the same time, it would have just fucked up Midoriya more because I would have been able to. I mean, I doubt he would have, but he would have been able to set up smoke screen and then you search to find him in the smoke screen and just fuck up whatever he wanted to. But Midoriya had smoke screen. He was able to set up the smoke screen, use the black whips he set up on the ground to lift the ground up to make it seem like Shigaraki was closer to the ground to destroy the rest of the earth or at least Mount Fuji and all that shit. Got him all off his rocker. Now he's trying to figure out where he's at. Midoriya putting his blood and one of the awful one. Yeah, no, one for all. No, yeah, the awful one. Right? God damn it, man, that shit be confusing.
One for all. Right?
One for all. Yeah, one for all. Yeah, so one for all is his blood, and it's with a black whip, so that Shigaraki will use his search and think that that's Midoriya and try to reach for that. Midoriya uses that as counter opening and strike him to try to put the rest of the awful one
one for all.
Into one for all. One for all. Into Shigaraki, which I didn't say, but it took what Midoriya 2-3 times to get everybody through.
2. Well, I mean, he didn't even get technically everybody through.
Everybody but 7. Yeah.
But it didn't because the first time he hits, they all get repelled.
Yeah.
And then the second time that they hit, which I can't remember why.
What?
Like, why did they get repelled? But they didn't get repelled the second time. I can't remember why.
I think he said that he was starting to. He was able to know what they were trying to do, and he was able to react to it to push him out.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the second time is when he uses the smoke, and okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But
I mean, honestly, like I ain't gonna lie, like I was kind of soaking in my chair while I was watching. I was like, oh damn. Look, the fight's over. He got everybody in there. Oh, well, roll credits. This is the end of the final season. Like it was feeling like that. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't feeling it too much. I'm still not 100% with what's going on. Once he did get most of the all one for all. Once he did get most of the one for all into Shigaraki, and then you start seeing like all these like I'm gonna just call them hallucinations, but you just start seeing like all these hallucinations like in the background in the middle of the fight. I'm like, like
Well, that actually, you start seeing those when 2 gets put into him.
was it
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like, yeah, they are like Midoriya is like freaking out, and it's supposed to be their
minds
that was
linking
supposed
or some shit.
well, their minds are already linked, but that was supposed to be showing the damage that was done to Shigaragi. Was not just like the fingers are growing, but obviously the crack or whatever that's in his mental scape has widened enough where the connection's deepening. So now you're seeing not only Shigaragi memories, but you're also seeing Midoriya memories because they're connected um,
Yeah.
through their powers, which I really don't quite grasp how that part works. But it has been
I don't
something
like
that
it.
has been talked about since it was introduced. So at this point, it is hard canon, even though it's weird.
It could be canon, but it just don't make sense to me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't. And it is a weird aspect, especially towards the end. But like from to go back before I go deeper, from what you were saying, he's putting one for all into Shigaragi's memories, right? Or just this wound that exists somewhere in his body.
So it's supposed to be.
Because
It's supposed to be like it's so they're because of their powers, they're connected mentally. So, but the thing that Midoriya wants to get access to, even though we don't 100% know that this will win it, but the thing he wants
yeah,
access to is the little kid that is inside Shigaraki, the child that was abused by his father,
yeah,
that only who wanted to be a hero, but ended up with a quirk that, I mean, as far as anyone is concerned, is destined to be a villain.
yeah,
And of course, you know, is the child before who killed his own family, not on purpose.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
like we know Shigaraki didn't. Well, maybe his father. I can't remember if he intentionally killed his father or not. But at least with his mother and sister, he did not mean to kill them.
Yeah, I think I remember that 'cause I think he like killed a bird and then his dad snapped and he ended up snapping and killing his dad and I think he ran to hug his mom and his sister
I
out
don't.
of
I
like
know. I don't think it
being
was that. I
sad.
think it was his sister he killed first.
Was it? I know it started with a bird and like some animal he
It
ended up
does. I
killing.
do believe it starts with a bird or something. Um, but I believe his sister was like the first one he killed. But I might be wrong. I mean, it's been a bit since we've seen that.
For
So
real. Whew.
yeah. So
Whew.
but yeah, he ended up accidentally killing his family. And once he did that, the way he coped, and of course the way one for all, or sorry, all for one, taught him to cope was through anger and hatred of the world. And so what he did is he surrounded his childhood self with that hate and anger, and it basically created this wall that allowed him to do the horrible things that he's done. And Midoriya, being Midoriya, because unfortunately or fortunately, depending on your viewpoint, he wants to save everyone. He's the perfect hero, to be honest. Like he refuses to give up. He believes that everyone deserves to be saved. And in his eyes, that's what Shigaraki is asking for. At least that child part of him, it's asking to be saved, and so he's doing his best to save it.
I mean, well, I guess the part I'm mostly trying to get at is if this is a mental game, Midoriya only went for the chest to do these one for all injections, if you
Hmm.
will. Why the fuck am I punching him in the chest to
Well,
get to
again,
his mental?
he all he has to do is get
Yeah.
these into him. It's because he's transferring the power. So all he has to do is
Yeah.
get it into him. But
Uh,
if he does it through like his hands or his legs or something like that, I believe Shigaraki can just cut them off before that piece of himself gets into. Whereas if he
I
hits
mean,
him in the chest, he can't do that. He can't just cut
that's
off
what I
his
said.
chest.
Mental. That's what I'm saying. His mental.
But
His mental's up here.
it doesn't
That's
matter
where.
if his mental is up here or not. It's
That's
all
where
one thing.
the punches need to go. I mean, like the only thing that helped me break it down to tolerate it was the fact when he did the shit with the blood and had one of the pass off one holders in his blood. I was like, okay, so it's not necessarily like him just thrusting motherfuckers into him. He's actually fucking punching like his blood. Again, this is my way to cope and understand, make it make more sense. Like he's actually punching his fucking blood and shit and doing a transfer like how awful one. I mean, all Might kind of did for Midoriya.
Yeah, that's
That was my
100%. He's
yeah
forcing, because like we know that the only way to pass it on is one, willing it to go on, and then two, forcing some DNA into the other host.
yeah
Obviously, with All Might, he just gave Midoriya a piece of his hair because Midoriya was willing to ingest it.
yeah
Um, but Shigaraki's not going to fucking do that, so he's just
yeah
basically put blood on his hand and then he's going to stuff it into his fucking chest.
yeah yeah. But yeah, it's so yeah, it took Midoriya twice. You know, he did do some nice I did like the fight sequence, minus the fucking hollow projections and shit being all floating in the sky and shit. Like the whole fight
That
sequence and
was
how
weird. Like
Midoriya.
yeah.
Hmm?
I was saying that was weird. Like the projections or whatever, I didn't really quite understand. Like I get it was supposed to be, it's representing that their mental scapes are getting like connected even deeper, but
Yeah,
it's still weird. Like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, or it does make sense. It's just weird. It's not that it doesn't make sense
not
to me.
really.
It does. I get it. It's a
I mean,
representation of the mental state getting deeper. That
yeah, that's
makes sense.
symbolic, but like
But
for it to be
it's
so
just
fucking
weird.
big and then both of them react to it like that. Like I was thinking like a new challenger was coming through or some shit. That's what I was thinking. I was like, well, who the fuck is this doing fucking astral projections and shit? Like, but no, it's just fucking mental games and shit. And then they go even further deep into it right after it's just Midoriya and the seven. So all he has is float, which I'm already like hate to say I'm even more tapped out of this now because Midoriya is definitely not fucking winning this fight with just fucking float. Let's be fucking honest.
He wasn't
But
winning it with everything he had before, anyways.
and he's definitely not going to now with just fucking float. But now he's going into the fucking mental astral plane or whatever the fuck you want to call this shit with him being in fucking Shigaraki's mental and watching him go through what he went through as a kid and all of the things that he compiled to either grow hatred or help him feel like it helped him I don't know, I think build reason and the reason why he's been doing what he's been doing up to this point. I, I'm not here for it, dog. That's what I have to be completely honest, man. Like, I don't know what could happen next episode that would make me wild, like how the first, what episode is this? I think the first four episodes? I don't know. I don't
I,
know.
I I don't. I'm not sure you'll get anything that's that wild. I mean me personally, like I'm kind of okay with that because like I told you guys last week, I didn't see a way for Midoriya to win regardless. It didn't make so like this makes sense to me. Like this is the only way I can see them beating him. Now I'm not sure how it's going to work. Maybe we'll have some major fight inside him mentally. Maybe there'll be like that moment where Child Shigaraki and Midoriya band together in the mental scape to fight the Shigaraki that is essentially in control. Maybe that's what will happen. I don't know. Like that's just a guess. But
I mean,
I do bet like the next couple episodes will most definitely be in this mental state. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if, for the most part, the rest of it is in the mental state.
I'm not here for it. Like that wouldn't even make sense because like, there's no reason why we should be seeing Midoriya in the mental state right now. Like you telling me in the physical, like that's all gone. Midoriya is not in physical right now. So you telling me Shigaraki is not like physically going, like physically aware, and he can't just go through and kill Midoriya right now in the physical. What are we doing? Like how, like
I mean,
for the end,
personally,
how
like
it did it.
the thing is in a mental state like this, time isn't going to move the same way we perceive it.
I
Like,
mean, I can
so
see Clockwork into
for
that.
all we know, for every episode that we see, only a couple seconds moves on in the actual, like, real world of, the anime. That could happen. And I'm not even saying that will happen. I don't know. I have no clue. Like, I've
Trying not
never
to drop
read.
spoilers, I see.
Yeah, no, I've never read My Hero Academia. Like it was My Hero Academia. I started as an anime, and when I start something as an anime, I almost never end up reading it. I usually just continue it from the anime because I get used to their voices and stuff, and I want to hear those particular characters. And My Hero, I love My Hero. There are definitely some issues with it, but overall, I've loved the story. This season as well, I've enjoyed every episode so far. Like for this one, like I know you got a bunch of knocks for it. For me, this is still a solid 8 of an episode. Like I love the fight. I love the planning that Midoriya does. This entering into the mental state, even though it is a little weird, like not going to argue that fact. I'm still highly interested, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not saying I'm not a fan. I am. I mean, obviously, I'm on sort of season 8. Like, if I didn't like something, as the viewers know from previous shit that we watched, I'm I'm gonna turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. I'm not gonna keep watching that
Fair. That's fair. That's 100% fair.
shit. But it's just I feel like it's just one of those things that it's a hard territory when it comes to creating things like this. Like, how does it end? Like for some things, depending on how it ends, it can mess up a whole series. And depending on how this ends, like right now, I'm not saying what's happening now it mess up the entire series. Like I don't feel like it's that bad. And even if I was to go through saying what I said, or even what Rock said, like they do like some fucking weird dream world fucking collab fight against uh I don't know, pure evil Shigaraki versus pure hearted Shigaraki and Midoriya. Like sadly, I could see some shit like that, but I don't know if it would be enough for me to be like, this fucking ruined everything. Like, my hero is garbage. Like, I think it'll take a little bit more than that. For me, if it was like a power friendship thing, I'd definitely be already in that boat. Like, yeah, this is fucking ass. Like, I hate power friendship endings. But,
Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised if we get a moment where, like, the way Midoriya motivates himself and or Shigaraki is through his connections that he had. Because we do see in this one, like, we know, what's her name? Gravity, or however you
I
say
never
her
know how to
fucking,
pronounce that, but
yeah, however you say her fucking hero name or whatever. We know that
yeah.
she's injured.
Yep.
I do really like the moment where it's a sad moment, but the electric guy, I always forget his name.
Talking about
But
Hero and
it's
her.
it's the hero guy who when he uses too much electric energy, he becomes an idiot. Like he can barely function. It shows Momo, I think is her name. She's carrying him along, and they're watching the fight.
Oh, my bad. I know you're talking about. Gotcha.
And he starts crying. I do like that moment because it shows like they all understand how serious this moment is, and I like that moment because he's like, I don't have the same feeling I had when All Might was, having these serious moments. I'm not sure everything's going to end up being all right. And I like he's, crying because he's like, does that mean I have no confidence in Midoriya? Like it's a sad moment, but it's showing just how serious the situation is. Like no one knows what's going to happen. They all understand that Shigaraki is like the worst of the worst. Like he is all powerful essentially at this moment. Like in my opinion, I think he's more powerful than All For One ever was. Thanks to his destruction work. So
I think his mutation alone already had him up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like that's the reason why I didn't see a way for Midoriya to win. So this ending up in a more mental state where it's, they're not going against Shigaraki physically, they're going against him mentally. Like in my opinion, that means we have a chance. How this ends, I have no idea. Maybe it will be, like I said, Shigaraki and Midoriya, Kid Shigaraki and Midoriya somehow like team up against him, or I don't know. Maybe they're able to convince child Shigaraki to fight against evil Shigaraki in his head to take over the body. I have no clue. I literally have no idea where this is going. And I like that. That means, like, for a guy who reads all the time and watches a lot of shows and stuff like that, unfortunately, I typically pick up patterns. So when I have no idea where something's going, I fucking love that. Because it means whatever ends up happening is going to be at least a surprise. That doesn't mean it'll be a good surprise. I'll give you that. But it is hopefully going to be a surprise. And I can't wait.
Man, that's facts. I mean, I'm sorry, I got no bag. I'm mad you kind of put that seed in my head, though, man. I definitely would have rather have seen things play out that way for One For All to have actually made it to Shigaraki, and they had a one-on-one to the point where Shigaraki just greatly weakened One For All, and then it picked up to where how Bakugo held off One For All from Shigaraki and won that fight. I would have much rather have seen it play out that way. And then I felt like that also would have helped out for showing just how intense things is, because you had the big bad that everybody was trying to keep from setting up his shit. You watch him get stomped out by the one person that he was trying to get with. They like, oh, okay, this dude is really, really, really it. Like he just took out the guy that took out All Might, and now we got him fighting Midoriya.
I think you kind of have that with when he tried to teleport to him and he cuts it off. Yeah, like to me that shows just how much like in control Shigaraki is. Like he was strong enough to force All For One, by the way. To force All For One's quirk to not work. Like that was
but I want to see the cup.
Not everything has to be a fight.
I mean, this is true. But like this
sounded like Jay right now.
I probably will. I guess I got to make up for a little bit of them being gone, huh? But nah, it's not. Damn, I even sound like I'm saying, nah, it's not even like that. But nah, for real, it's really not like that, man. Like I just feel like those like those added moments. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, we get a bonus out of it because there's gonna be action with it. But I just feel like they also just hit home for the mark that they're trying to leave on. Like I just feel like it just helps out that moment. It wouldn't take away nothing that happened. It only will add to. So, but we ain't getting it, so it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
But you got Midoriya.
I like how it's gone so far personally. So I mean, I'm okay with it. But otherwise, though, before we go on another rant, what do you rate? Like for me, I'm a solid 8. So
solid 8. Solid 8. Animation was good. I like the strategic thinking. I like the execution of the forcing all for one for all, against Shigaraki, and I'll prefer something else. I'm gonna go 4, bro.
4? That's wild to me, man.
I don't like where it's going, bro. I don't like where it's going, man. I really don't. Because if they float around in this fucking dream thing all next episode, I don't care. That's like a 2. It's probably like a 2 for me, to be honest with you, man. Because it doesn't make sense. Because like what you were saying earlier, even if time is going quicker than it is in real time, Midoriya only has float. If this motherfucker gets hit, he should be out. Bro, I better not see no shit with him skipping across fucking Fuji again, and then he gets up and he's like, "Oh, I have one more shot." Like, no, you are done. This should be like a Zanko moment. He gets hit, and as his body fades out of existence, as his body slowly dies, it should just be him hallucinating like Zanko all fucking got you Kuda, and then Shigaraki goes through and he finishes off the rest of the fucking My Hero world, and then end credits.
But okay, so a 4 for some reason, but
heavy reason.
All right, well, that has us going to our, I'm going to call it as our final episode for the night, our final anime for the night. Disney Twisted Wonderland. Is it really Disney Twisted Wonderlands? I thought it was just Twisted Wonderland. Anyway, Disney Twisted Wonderland, Season 1, Episode 1, Stranger Waking.
I mean, I don't. Like, is it just me? I feel like I think from Jump Street, or maybe it was the opener. I felt like I was watching like I'm trying to remember the name of the shit. It's not like I fucking play with the shit or pay attention to the shit. Like Monster High, I think they call that shit. It's like the Barbie shit, but it's like fucking monsters and shit. Like for whatever reason, I feel like I'm watching something that like high school or teenage, preteen girls would watch and like drool over. That's how I feel like I'm watching this shit. Like it doesn't feel like it's hard to describe. It feels like it's some Barbie type shit, bro. I don't know why it comes off to me like that, but it comes off as like some Barbie-esque type shit.
Okay, I don't know how to go off of that because I don't quite get it. But
I don't know.
Is it because it's Disney? Like it's so heavily involved in the Disney universe?
I don't think so, because like the one thing that did get me hyped, I don't know if you noticed it, but did the dude with the masquerade mask say his name?
Probably. I don't remember it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I asked the one dude that can't remember names.
Yeah.
But I will say I got hyped though, because you notice he had a keyblade, right?
I did think that was weird. Like I was like, that looks like, I did mention that to myself. I was like, that looks like a keyblade.
Yeah, that got me hyped. Like if we gonna get some Square Enix, we about to get some fucking Sora, fucking Riku. Like if we want to get any of that shit, I am here for it. I will go through this fucking Barbie-esque feeling type shit to see where that goes. But yeah, other than that's like really the only highlight I have out of it. It's just it came off so weird. I don't know if it's just because how it started, which I'm not saying how it started off was offering thing. What's the dude's name? Kira, right?
Sure.
No, my man. That's the other anime. That's the what was his name? I can't answer. You don't know names. So the main character,
Just call him
it's
the
a
MC.
simple. Sure, we'll call it MC. So the MC, he goes to this high school. They just got rid of their keto um class. He's going through doing a petition to bring it
What
back. He finally
class?
gets his. It says that it's like oh yes, like yeah, it is keto, right? No,
I can't tell what you're saying. I'm sorry. Are you saying keto?
yeah, ain't that it?
No, it's kendo, I believe. That's Kendo, right?
Yeah.
Kendo.
Oh, well, Kendo. Yeah, yes,
I
I
don't
was.
know.
I
I
wasn't
could be
talking about
wrong
the diet.
too. It was just the way you said it. Just was odd to me. If that is the way it is, I mean, I don't fucking know.
Well, I thought you was
Anyway,
confusing me. I thought you was having me. I thought you were confusing me saying it for the food, like keto. Like I'm like, no, we ain't talking about eating. But I'm pretty sure you pronounce it keto. But keto, kendo, keto.
I thought it was kendo. Oh, whatever. Anyway,
But yeah,
move
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Move on.
Yeah. He's getting students in his high school self, and then they finally get a good bit of kids and his peers into the class, and they training up for a tournament. I think either it starts the next day or like a week from then.
I don't say. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they do. They do say something about a tournament, don't they? Never
Yeah,
mind. Never mind. Never mind.
yeah. Um, then after they finish they training for the tournament. The MC's going home, and then he gets trampled by a black carriage with two black horses or stallions, whatever. And then that was a weird moment. Then bro wakes up not being able to move. All he can do is like bang on like the ceiling or something. The way he was probably perceived as the ceiling or something. So he's just banging on it, banging on it, banging on it. Telling someone get out. I need to get out. I need to go catch the bus. I don't know why are you thinking about catching the bus when you're confined within a tiny space. Like
Didn't
that's
you?
the one.
He said not only was he worried about catching the bus, but he was like, if I don't catch the bus, I have to walk home. Like, that was his words. I was like,
Like
is that such a big deal to you? like,
for real.
like,
Like
how
you don't
long was
know
that transit if it's such a big deal?
for real. But he finally busted it open. Well, we know it's a casket as a viewer, but he doesn't realize it later. But the casket falls onto the floor. He falls out of the casket. And he's looking around. He sees a whole bunch of people in some black robes
It looks like
staring
he's
at
about
what
to get his ass sacrificed, is what it looks
for
like.
real. Somebody, I feel like somebody said something about a sacrifice too. Or I might be confusing that with another anime. No, I'm confused about another anime. God damn it.
I think you are.
I heavily am. Even when I said Akira, I'm still blending both of those somehow. Um, but yeah, he sees all these people in robes, and he's like, yo, what's going on? Everybody's looking at him in awe and amazement because they never seen somebody fall out of a casket. he's because he's one of the chosen. Usually they got to do whatever the ritual is, and then I guess the casket opens, letting the person that's being
Sounded like it was like they're summoned or something.
that too, but also the people that are being summoned, they're people that wanted to go to the school.
Well,
So that was kind of a weird
I don't
part
know
too.
about that. It didn't say that they want to go to the school. It was that they were chosen.
No, but that was the thing too, because when he said, "Hey, I quit," he was like, "Yo, what?" Like, well, he said, "I quit," and he said nobody has ever been enrolled
Nobody.
into the school wanted to
Well,
quit.
no. They say nobody who's ever been chosen has refused to enroll.
Hmm.
Because the big thing is that the dark mirror is what they call it for some reason. But
Yeah,
the dark mirror apparently like chooses people when they do whatever this this entrance ceremony or whatever is, which seems to be some type of
that what it
ritual.
was.
It seems to like summon someone that the Dark Mirror chooses, and for some reason, not only was he chosen, but he was able to like let himself free. Like that was the thing
that
that
was
they were all like confused about, was that they didn't have to, help him essentially come through, is what I grasped from it. Because it seemed like they hadn't even done anything magic related. Because the big thing is that it's a school of magic. So and apparently he has no magic. That was another thing that's kind of weird too.
You just reminded me of that other feeling too. Harry Potter. I got heavy Harry Potter. I never even really watched Harry Potter like that, if I had to be completely honest with you. But I know enough about it. Like it came out very Harry Potterish. You got all these different classes, Slytherin, blah 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 blah. It's kind of the same setup for this too. You got all these different classes representing different.
I think there would be houses more than classes, because a class is something you go to learn at.
I mean, not necessarily.
I mean,
your class is 2010, aren't you?
I mean, that's true. No, I was class of 2011. Thank you.
Really? How?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it doesn't matter. Anyways, the point is, I'm pretty sure that they called them like, I want to say that they called them like houses or something. But anyways, I mean, I get that point that you can compare it kind of to Harry Potter in that sense. I mean, there's 7 of them though, or 8, 7 or 8.
I didn't count.
Like that. It was something like that. And for some reason, they're all the major villains of Disney houses.
Yeah. And they all got some magic item or something physically, characteristically related to whoever villain they're tied with. So.
Yeah, it seems. Well, I don't know if they all have like an item or physical thing, but a lot of them definitely seem to. Because there's the one that is obviously Scar. It's supposed to be related to Scar from The Lion King, because he's straight up won a fucking cat boy, essentially.
Nico?
Sure, I don't know what they're called. He has a legitimate scar across his eye. We know that the one who's supposed to come from Hades has blue hair.
Yeah.
The Queen of Hearts one. The soldiers have literal the suits from the various cards on their face, as well as the one that's I'm assuming is supposed to be the representative of the Queen of Hearts, has bright ass red hair.
Just like I see it.
The one that's I'm assuming is supposed to represent Ursula literally says "poor unfortunate souls" at one point.
Everybody's catching on fire.
Yeah, something like that. Like, oh yeah, because I couldn't really tell very much about the character. I assumed it was a he from the voice. They go up to the principal, headmaster. I don't know what you fucking call him. But the person in charge, and essentially are trying to get paid to help people, and say something along the lines of, "Oh, I can help these poor unfortunate souls. I just need this."
I mean, it is a college, so he might be like a dean or some shit.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't fucking know his title yet. There's what I'm assuming is supposed to be the what's it called, Cheshire Cat, or
yeah. You got somebody look like him?
I was assuming that was what Grimm was supposed to be.
Was that the cat that came flying through the thing? You think so? I don't think so.
I assumed he had the big smile with the pointy ass teeth, and he looks like a cat.
I mean, but he's got like a pitchfork for a tail, and he blows out fire.
Yeah, so
he's never did that.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. Like the closer I can see Hades. That I would see more close to Hades because especially since he did Blue Fire. So maybe, but I
But
don't
we
know.
know it's not Hades because we know Hades has a representative with the dude with the blue hair.
But I mean, Chester's still Alice in Wonderland too,
And
right? You don't think there were no any other characters outside of or within their I guess you could say respected
I'm not.
universe? I
Hey,
don't even know how that
I'm not
works.
saying he comes from that universe. I'm saying
Yeah.
for the animation, I'm assuming that character is based off of the Cheshire Cat or whatever.
I mean,
When they
it's
when they
possible.
when they were like coming up with designs, because it's obvious like when they've come up with designs, they've based them off of various characters from these shows.
Yeah.
I mean, Ursula's character seemed to have like two little henchmen, and they have pointy ass teeth and
What's
like
that?
this weird kind of like slicked over hair. And I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be the two eels that Ursula had in the TV or in the movie, the Little Mermaid movie.
That was the twins that was like wobbling side by side when they're walking, right? Some of them two?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I see. Okay.
Um, they show one character, the funny one who like catches on fire, his ass catches on fire. I'm pretty sure that's Iago. And the one he was with next to him, I'm pretty sure was supposed to be like the Jafar representative. And again, it's not that these people are supposed to be like one for ones. It's they're
Yes.
like based off of. Is what is like or inspired by would probably be a better way to describe it. And we know there's going to be more because like with all of them, like we haven't really seen Hades.
Yep, that's it.
I mean you get to see like one little glimpse of him in the intro or whatever. The issue I kind of had with this first episode is nothing gets explained. Like we have no idea what the fuck is going on. We just know that this main character guy ends up in a school of magic. He has no magic. He seems to come from a normal ass world, and all these people who are part of this college seem to be based off of Disney villains.
Yeah.
That's
they're not
about all
fireproof.
you get in the 30 minutes of this episode.
And you learn they're not fireproof.
And you learn they're
Or,
not fireproof.
or the fact that they're in a magic school and there's fire occurring and nobody has fire extinguishing magic just at the ready.
Well, I mean, I will say this: like several of the characters seemed very willing and able to deal with it, but they just didn't do it. Which,
Because there's
with these characters being villains or being based off villains, makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I will say that we didn't say that. So there are 3 episodes of this out. We're just covering
Yeah.
episode 1. So this stuff
Yeah.
very well probably got explained. Well, I will say hopefully got explained in the more later 2 episodes.
Yeah, I'll
But
probably be watching the second episode right after this because I want to know what the hell happens. Because overall, I think the animation's really good.
yeah.
Story-wise, while we don't really know anything that's fucking going on, I'm intrigued by it. I'm a huge Disney fan. Even it might end up being terrible. I would not be surprised if it does because right now I don't understand the premise. But I'm hopeful is I guess the best way to describe it. I hope that this becomes an interesting anime because it does seem like it at least has potential to become interesting. At least in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like I still got my 4 episode rule, so I still would have to give it 4 episodes to see if I even would consider continue watching anyway. Which is probably another interesting thing. Like usually, first episodes go in pretty heavy. You know, they try to sell you to watch the rest of it, even if the rest of it ain't gonna be on the same level as the first episode. But I didn't get that from this episode. I don't think I've ever I had an anime I watched, and the first episode was so like I wouldn't say wanting. Like I don't like this episode doesn't make me want to watch episode two. I will just because
We'll
that's
go
just
with
my rule, my personal rule. Yeah, I mean that's just my personal rule. At least give 4 episodes and see how it progresses from there. But
I
it's
don't know.
weird.
I think it's kind of intriguing. Like I get your point. Like like I'm not gonna rate this highly. Like for me, this is like probably like a 5. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I know because it's not bad because
yeah,
nothing bad really happens. The
yeah.
animation's good. The voice acting's pretty good. Like overall, it visually it's very nice.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
but nothing gets explained well enough for you to go, oh, is that what's going on? And like leads you along.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, there's a school with Disney villains and stuff. Like that's
And a
that's
mirror.
about it. So yeah, like it's a 5 for me. Is it a 5 for you too?
Yeah, it's gonna be a 5 for me too. I'll say that too before I forget. That irritated me too. I don't know who the hell is male and who the hell is female if it gets that close.
I
As
mean,
soon as I see somebody, I'm like, it's a female. Their voice sounds very mammalian, or too
I will
close
say this.
mammalian.
Um, it's kind of hard to tell. Like they're all wearing these big ass fucking robes, and it's in like a super dark room.
But the voices though, like I literally do, like I'm literally looking at the faces. Like they do a lot of details on the eyes in this anime. At least
Yeah,
like the eyeliners and stuff. But like I be looking at one character, I'm like, okay, like the character for that kind of represents the Queen of Hearts. I was like, okay, this chick is a Queen of Hearts leader or whatever. And then the person starts talking, I'm like, hmm. I don't
maybe
know
not.
what you are. Yeah, yeah. It's like, I don't know what you are. And I've been doing that the whole time I've been watching. Like, there's not one person there's not one person I can remember that I saw that I was like, yeah, I got one. That is a female. Like, no, like, I can't tell.
Hey, maybe it's an all male school. We don't know.
That's what I was contemplating, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, it is a college school. Like, maybe, like, they got everything separated. Like, this is just the male side, and then
That's
there'll be a female side.
Hey, yeah, that might be it too. I mean, I don't know. Again, we've only seen one episode, so
Facts, facts. But I mean, I will be scratching my head in high confusion if they be like, "Yeah, she." If they said they point at one of the masculine people and be like, "She," I'm like, "God damn it." She got more bass than I do in my voice.
oh,
That is what it is, I guess.
well, anything else to discuss?
I mean, unless you want to chop up Assassin or say that for later, man.
I think we'll say
That's
that for
whatever.
today. I'll tell you one thing. My throat's kind of starting to hurt. I've talked too long.
Hey, cool.
But did you say COVID?
No, I said cool. Cool.
Cool.
No,
Okay.
it
I don't know
not
why I heard COVID.
plague dinner.
I was like, what the fuck?
No, I did not plague my co-host with that. No.
But yeah, please don't. But nah. I honestly I think Jay really liked my status as an assassin, so I think he'd have a lot of good points to talk on it.
I hope so.
Did you not like it? Oh, nah, we'll talk about it next week.
I hope so. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, to everybody who watched, thank you for watching. I think this is where we're gonna end it at.
Yes, sir.
What is this? This is episode 47, right? Thank you all for coming.
episode
I'm
47.
trying to remember. I'm getting kind of tired. Thank you all for watching episode 47 of Where's My Anime. It's been a pleasure talking about random ass anime with y'all.
Yeah.
And
As always.
If you liked it, make sure to hit like and subscribe on the various platforms where you're watching on. And hopefully we'll see y'all next week. Once again, we'll be talking about anime on Where's My Anime. Peace out, y'all.
Yep. Peace.
And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching another episode of Where's My Anime.
Great appreciation to those who liked, subscribed, and viewed today's episode.
If you agree with what I said today or disagree with what Dab had to say, please drop it in the comment section. We will reply. And as always, I'm your boy Jay Sama.
And I'm down. We'll catch you on the next season, the next episode of Where's My Anime.
You heard?
Oh, God.
I can't see that shit. Oh, there you go. What was that one comment we had? It was like a bot shit?
Hey, it was bot shit.
We always get that shit. Damn it.
I think that just happens.
Oh shit, we still alive.
What?
Still alive.
Oh. Peace out, y'all.
Oh, we'll catch that for the bloopers. Y'all take it easy. Y'all have a great night.